Yeah, let's see. See what we got going on. See what we got going on. See. Testing. Testing. All right. Testing. Make sure, you know. All right. Let's get this live started. Yeah, them. These out. Butter in this building. What's up, man? Let me go ahead and hit you with that intro real quick.
Welcome in live. It's Butter in the building, and she's butterlicious. There you go.
All right, let me see something. How you feeling, Butter, man? This Saturday. You know, it's like your chill day, you know? Man. Let me get. I gotta invite some more people in here. Let me see. Who want me something? Know a couple people. Spider-Man King. Somebody missing. CD. Tooshay. That was somebody. Okay. Okay, there we go. We good now. Okay, somebody on time. Somebody ain't want to get fired today. Afro's in the building. Oh, Afro too. Let me make sure.
Yeah, I got the notification. Oh, I was on another live. So I'll be right back, y'all.
Afro is in the building, and she's not getting fired today.
Man, you so funny with that. Who gave you? You should have known about that.
You said what?
You should not have about that because you've been cutting up with it since you got it.
Right, exactly. I gotta get my money's worth out of it.
Yes, I was in a whole other live. I got the notification. So, oh, it's time to go. I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I mean, you said. You was. I ain't want to force the job on you. You the one said you wanted to be a mod. You know what I'm saying? So
I did.
mean, you feel? Yeah, feel. You know.
But guess what?
Chicken
I think I love somebody.
Oh, here she go. Let me see if I got some music for that. No, that ain't it. Oops. So that's a shocker, huh? Is this the noise you making already? These things is low.
No, I don't be doing. We don't be doing. I'm celibate.
That's not loud.
It's like a cat.
Dodge.
But no, I haven't did it to him. We not doing it.
Oh no, I wasn't saying. Oh yeah, you did hear the noise. I was trying to be funny. This is not it. Why this thing so low? Whatever. You get the point. I was trying to be funny, but you get the point. Yeah.
You being
That's
funny.
good, man. That's what I like to hear, man.
I said,
could it be I'm falling in love with you, baby?
I don't know. I think it is.
Oh, there go both my peoples coming at the same time. There y'all go.
Wake up, and I'm like, oh my God, what he doing? You know.
I
don't know. Maybe like, I don't know. But anyway.
What's the deal, lady? Play in the building. My boy, third child. My other two mods done popped up in here. We on time today. Y'all ain't too sleepy, is y'all? Because I got some time today. I got some time today. Do I gotta introduce? I
Honey.
might as well introduce the other two mods together since they came at the same time.
My two mods that came in the building, Lady Play and Third Child. What is the deal? Haha. Gotta put the laugh in there.
Got to
You
put that
should use
laugh
that
in there.
voice for the whole live.
He said, he said through the whole live, they ain't gonna be able to hear anything.
Through the whole live.
Uh-oh, hold up, do I see? I don't like saying people's names before they say anything because I don't know if they scrolled or something. Let me see, make sure. Oh, she in here. Okay, hold up. Okay, I got you now. Hold up.
Welcome to the live with the prank. Whatever. I forgot what I was about to say. Redo. Welcome to the live. Is Jane in the building? Ha! She gonna tell it to you straight. Ha!
Oh man, I swear. The rest of the year, man. That's what's
So
up with your
I got a
stats,
question.
shock head ass. Who you talking about? Me? Hold up.
Uh-uh.
Welcome to the live. The mob number 2 is trying to tell jokes today. Okay, buddy?
When are you talking about African Americans and Africans?
The what?
Are you your topic? Is it about African Americans and Africans?
It's with it's just general worldwide type situation. That's what that's about. If we want unity and equality, why not? And or equality. What the heck is that noise? Why would it be firecrackers in I hope that's firecrackers outside. I really hope. I actually agree with your whoa, hold up.
In the live, we have Hobo finally agreed with Kev. What? Oh my.
This a whole nother world. You sure you ain't been drinking, hobo? She never agreed with me. Memorial Day week. Oh yeah, you right. That makes sense. Right. Okay, just to stone me up. That's probably that real stuff busting out there. You know what I'm saying? For that memory. Yeah, man. So we had 1,000 already. Though I gotta talk about this there. Gotta talk about it now. So yeah, if we want unity and equality, why not look for similarities instead of differences? If not, why not? If not, why not? So I know some people was with the segregation type stuff or whatever. And what is that? Why for that situation? So yeah. What do you feel or interpret out this situation?
Hmm.
Yes, I got the little
Oh.
smiley head on my head. Good looks, lady play.
I'm trying to make sure we talking about black folks or we talking about
No,
everybody in general.
everybody. I'm talking about everybody, but whatever you feel. If you talking about singling out just black folks, that's still it's like second.
Separate.
That's not even unity. That's just I don't even know what that's called. Segregation. Big dog, you snuck a live in. What you mean?
Um,
What's the deal, CD though?
I mean, I feel like we should see the similarities within each other. If we look at every race and ethnicity,
Yeah,
that
that's
way
how
we
it's
can
gonna
actually
work.
come together and
Exactly.
get the system in order. Like the system was made to separate everybody, and it's like I feel like we do
Yeah,
play into their game
and
a
we
little
can
bit. And we
bypass.
have
Right,
these
exactly.
these
Yeah,
conversations about should white women wear box braids and stuff like that. It's like we're making problems that's within problems, and it's just a lot.
hmm yeah.
But I do
Feel you
understand
on that.
why some of them will feel disrespected or
Yeah.
they're what's the word I'm looking for? I can never get my words right. My
Culture.
brain not brain now. Yeah. They say they kosher vultures and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, man. My thing is the reason why I say this though, because I know everybody got their own, thoughts on that. But Alicia just hit me with my thing ain't even move. I didn't even see it though, but I missed it. I looked away. I'm sorry, buddy. Hold up, let me do another fourth because I missed it.
Butter has looked out for me with the smiley head, but I looked away. My bad.
But yeah, man. So with me, it was funny because I was just in the live and stuff. This dude tried to flex so bad. You like, but you try to partner up with the white people. So I'm like, bro, what the heck? I'm trying to partner up with anybody. Anybody that got the same mentality as me. Anybody that's trying to grow. Anybody that's trying to, not get stuck in this little closed-minded situations and stuff. So like that don't come with no color. You know what I'm saying? People gonna realize that though. What is this? Who is this?
But
Never.
that's most of people moving in hurt from
That's what
what
it
has
is.
happened.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
forgot. You
used to
just
do that.
reminded me why I made you my mind. You right. I forget. You want it. So, some
I'm
people be
so
like, we
sorry.
gotta do what we gotta do. This is, you know what I'm saying? We don't never go to the root of why we thinking this way or why we should feel this way. You know what I'm saying? That's why racism, that's why it's taught. You know what I'm saying? Because the same thing or people that's doing to us or our own families doing to us, they doing the same thing to them. Oh, stay away from them. And we like, stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? So when is this war gonna end? We just creating hatred for nothing, for some dumb stuff. Or not even that. We creating hatred towards situations that we didn't even personally experience, and we swear that we do. You know what I'm saying? So the whole point is that, and that's the whole point of why our ancestors, they went through what they went through, but they got out of it for us to sit there and just, keep this same situation or whatever. It's like that's just crazy. Like we supposed to make some type of change, make it different. At one point we was asking for, equality and all that stuff, but now it's like, oh, we gotta have the power again or something like that. I don't know. Eventually that's gonna be a forever war because everybody gonna be fighting for power. I want to be the head of this. I want to be the head of this.
I
Man, we
mean,
just gotta
I
find some
think
stuff.
that like as far as the YT folks go,
Yeah,
they're kind of afraid of the unity and shit because they may feel like that what they
not
do
all of
to
them.
us, we may do it to them. Well, not all, but the majority of them.
It's really just the elites, and the elites. I don't even know if they got it. They might have a color or whatever it is. It's just the elites. That's who the real war we have. And you know what I'm saying? There's
I feel
always
like the
going
war
to
is really
be a
against the
divide.
government because the government,
That's why we
to
got the
them, we
option to
all
try
the
to change
same.
that up, though. We don't have to follow because I feel like I know we heard that saying that united we stand, divided we fall. That's like
That's literally not by accident. They said that for a reason. It's like because the country is falling, they wanted everybody to be divided anyways. This
they
country
want
has
to.
never
Right,
been united. It's never been
exactly.
united.
It's getting worse and worse, and it's getting so bad that they want us to even separate within our own families now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they keep their power. You know what I'm saying? They not the more we split apart and stop, being part of. And I'm just saying, the more we split apart and all that, it's just the worse we get, the weaker we gonna get. You know what I'm saying? They already got now that we got the women and men fighting with each other now. You know what I'm saying? Feminism done messed that
Yeah, the
situation up. Like,
women
no,
fighting
you're just
against
as
trans
powerful as them.
women. It's just
You
like
said what?
it's just it's so many different things that divides people. Like I be sitting on TikTok,
Silly
the
stuff.
women
Bloods and
versus
Crips.
the trans women, black women versus white women, black men versus black white men, and it's like, damn, bro, like I feel like we was almost there, and then something happened, and everybody just said, "Fuck everybody, let's hate each other again."
Exactly.
It's
That's just crazy. And
unfortunate.
nobody ain't saying it. Bitch, because everybody only care about their own feelings and stuff. Like that's what they do. They trying to, tie all our feelings together and make us, go through what we going through or set us up. You know what I'm saying? They trying to limit what we should know and all that. Put us against each other, whoever they is. You know what I'm saying? We
They
can't
are
go to
the
the root of the
government.
situation for real
The
though,
government.
because like I don't know. We keep saying they a lot too, and then even the they we think it is don't even be the they. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of all of us, no matter what the skin color, a lot of us going through the same exact thing. That's something I just grew to notice.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? really stuff, but then again, we got homeless people that got the same different color tones as us, or we got people that's not even doing as good, or whatever. People across the seas, same old stuff. Everybody going through something though.
Mm-hmm.
But it is such thing, and I am a firm believer that it got to be some type of elite. It's some elites out here. I don't know. I don't know if I can find it with my naked eye and all that, but it's somebody in control of this whole situation, or some peoples. You know what I'm saying, to keep their power, keep their money, keep their greed, and all that stuff. It's something that's running this situation, and we eating off a little bit of what they giving us.
I be
So
feeling like those meetings that they have at the, the United Nations meetings. I be feeling like they have conversations to give each other pointers on how to divide their people within the nation, because division, it seems like it's maybe the thing that works for them. They don't want people to really see the truth.
yeah,
My personal experience, I know that spirituality is the truth. Like unlocking your gifts, unlocking your mind, and really seeing shit for what it really is.
yeah,
And that's why they gave us religion,
yeah.
another
Oh
form
yeah,
to separate
religion is
us.
separating us too. I forgot about that part. There's so much stuff
Hmm.
separating us now. It's the silliest stuff though, and it's like you ever notice the saddest part, especially. So first, we already trying to get the blacks to unite, right? And then we can't even trust that because everybody don't got the same mentality already. We be thinking because the color of your skin mean you going the same thing. Skin for they can for, which we be knowing, but then again we trying to unite with them, but we not looking at the mentality or the way they thinking and stuff. There's a lot of people just out really just for them, and them the same ones that would sit there and can't say that word online, but uh with a sharp thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because I swear we're the same and all that. They'll rob you, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So what's the deal, AJ, in the building? But
I personally feel like that my
don't
house
don't be a
is the
normal.
perfect
You talking about me?
example
Did I
of
miss your
unity.
comment? Did I miss a
I
comment? There's so
feel
many
like
comments I done missed.
no,
Oh, she's talking
Bookie.
about yeah, better listen to her.
My house is the perfect example of unity. I have cats and dogs in here, and they literally chill with
See, I
each
start
other.
somewhere.
They sleep with each other. Joey, your ass, is you following me, Joey? Are you following me? Because I feel like you are a stalker.
Who is that? That boy,
I
I
don't
could
know,
feel
but
like
that
I feel
person
like
keep
he
on
was
following
because he ain't
me.
announcing himself. He was about to say you can't be
No,
doing that
that
stuff with
person
all my
has been
minds in
following
here.
me in every live. That person been following me in every live. He say stop lying. Every time he
I
see me,
don't
stop
like
lying.
you.
What
What you
the
been
fuck?
doing around these streets? What you?
Nothing. I don't know. But literally every live I go to, he say stop lying. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I gotta. Some of
but
these people is weird.
yeah, man. But like I said, it's a bigger problem than what we think it is. We only, that's the reason why they be teaching stuff the way they teach it and stuff, just to keep our minds like that. I actually believe that they selective with the news that they want to put out. You know what I'm saying? Because they know the group of people that's gonna get riled up. They gonna show what they gonna show. Because I believe stuff is happening literally every hour probably right now. They gonna pick and choose what they want to throw on the news so they can be like, ooh, this gonna probably make some money. It's gonna
They
make
gonna
people
make them mad.
riled up. It's gonna make them mad. Yeah, exactly. They know how to mess with a person's emotion. Because that's the reason why I don't even try to watch the news like that. I mean, good and bad thing every now and then. But then again, it's like it is a distraction. You know what I'm saying? I know all of us got our own something sad, like, hey, this to this baby, now we over here sad and all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? They pick and choose what they want us to watch and stuff. Cause like literally it's sad stuff literally happen every hour, right? But if we was to focus on every last thing that's sad that happened in this world, we would never have a chance to live our own life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, use your powers. He done messed with the wrong one. Forgot you was a mind, huh? He was just looking at that. You try to warn him. but But yeah, it's just so much, man. We just gotta look at the bigger picture. That's why it's important to try to at least find, people with the same mentality. Like I said, it's deeper than what we see on the external. It's like the people that you really supposed to connect with it's an internal thing, man. It's literally like people that's like I said, people that's trying to grow, people that's trying to work together, or all type of stuff. Because a lot of us be wanting the same thing, but everybody got the worst, either good way or bad way to get to it. So I mean, so but we'll just figure this out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm house anyway.
Jane, what's the deal?
Hey,
How you
I like
feeling?
the topic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I do. I like a lot of your topics that you make because I mean they're really solution based, and unfortunately, some things in life are just never going to have any solutions because if it's not the color of our skin and then we all start having the same skin color, it's going to be the shapes of our noses. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the length of our legs.
It's been that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we are everybody within these different classes, and you had mentioned earlier concerning the elites, and the elites they argue and they argue but see their indifferences as their social structure. That's how
Yeah.
they see it. They don't really look at color of the skin. They do, but not necessarily the way we do when we're thinking on the same wavelength that we're thinking on a 9 to 5 wavelength, the I need a leader wavelength, the I need to be in a group or I need to focus on what other people want me to do. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the main reason why we have what we have because we're very much so the same, but we are focusing on superficial indifferences.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say superficial, I mean the skin. You know what I'm saying? What we all can see for the most part. And we're all on this. We get up in the morning. We pretty much do the same thing. We have the same routine, and everything is flipped backwards for people that are in the elite class. But we don't want to, follow suit with that, or we don't want to find our individual selves. We want to piggyback off someone else and make our point sound good, even though we may not agree with them fully. But the only difference between us and the elites, quote unquote, is the fact that they don't give a damn about what someone says. They don't give a damn about what someone else is doing. They're on their own wavelength. They don't care if you don't like the color of their skin. They don't care if you don't like their educational value. They don't care. They are tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? So as long as there are people that will sit back and as soon as they get off work, they feel like they don't have any more work to do on individual self, then there's always going to be a separation.
Exactly. And I feel you on that. I feel you. You said I love everything you just said. That's exactly how it is for real, man. At least I know people is aware around here. Man. Because this is what they want us to do. They want us to think these certain ways and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why you notice that like when people start talking like this or whatever, which I don't know, it might be conspiracy or it might be real thing. They start getting unalive. All right, for sure. Don't get fired. So I'm talking junk. But yeah, for you. I'm talking junk. Yeah, but yeah, that it's just wild, man. Hold up, man. Why is my two main mods acting like they not? What the? Hold up. That mean get your ass. It's like no, stop talking shit. They over here acting like they scared of the box. You said what?
I said, I don't even know what was just going on.
No, I was over there messing with my mods. They over there sitting in the comments like they can't come in the box.
Yeah, come up here, third child. This is a very good topic. Look,
yeah, this got to this
very good topics. I cannot stand those baiting topics where there are absolutely no way somebody's going to come up to a conclusion because the conclusions will never make sense universally. They will never make sense. Like the why do women do this? Well, why does it matter? You're talking about the women that you're talking about, the women that you talk to, the women that you know in close proximity. You don't know every woman, and then that becomes a factor within the conversation. You know what I'm saying? And then there's no resolution. The resolution is, and the solution is, we're all different. You know, we all run on one ideal, one course concerning the human experience. You know, we all end up catching colds. We all end up hurting ourselves. We all end up emotional behind certain situations. We all lose people. But as far as when it comes down to just us being in a human experience, I mean, that's just self-explanatory. We're all going to think about romance differently than the next person. We're all going to think about what we think is a good family or a nuclear family differently. We're all going to attack problems differently. That just is what it is.
Exactly. It was another live. So this where this came from because I seen it was a live hosting some stuff like, and this where the kind of this tie in with because they was like this girl and I know she was getting mad and stuff. She was like, hey. I just want to let you know you don't go through what I go through and all this stuff. And everybody keep using the same old stuff, like looking for the worst, or they want this competitive type thing. And I'm like, dog, this ain't no competition. Like, why y'all not talking about the opposite? That's what I thought about. And I was in a live. I'm like, dog, why y'all don't look for the similarities? You keep trying to look for something to keep somebody away from your situation. Like I'm like everybody literally going through something. So why not look at the similarities? You keep looking at stuff as competition, and it's gotten so bad that we do this with our own people, our own family and stuff. And then we do, man, we do that with that. It just get worse and worse. It's like dog, when we gonna start looking at the similarities and stuff? Because if we keep thinking that we the worst of the worst, then we'll be staying in misery. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something where all of us can connect on and join with. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when we gonna ever be able to work together? It's something we can work together with, and it's so bad that we can't even do it with our own families. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it start off at. It got to be starting off from home. This is another thing I use. I said, I'm like, you talking about, well, that's what this girl's like, we got different experiences and stuff. I'm like, well, you want to talk about experiences? I'm like, you can have a brother and a sister, and y'all can have different experiences with your mother too. So like that, of course, everybody got their own experiences. So what more? What else you trying to come with some BS? Or why you in? But like Afro before she left, that's what it is. Just a lot of hurting situations, and everybody didn't find a way to, get over whatever the situation is. They just don't like the life that they live in, or it's just people that like playing this victim mentality to stay in where they at. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true. I mean, because we went from one toxic behavior to now we are comparing and competing with behavior concerning our trauma, like trauma bonding. And your trauma is worse than my trauma. My trauma was worse than this one because, and we're not realizing that we're running in this one circle instead of somebody saying, hey, how about you just pick yourself the fuck up? Because this is called life.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go through things in life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not always going to be able to be there for you, and that doesn't mean that they don't care about you. It just means that they have other things to do because they're also dealing with life. That at the end of the day, you were born alone and you will be unalived or whatever, or just in the bed or wherever way that you're taken out of this world. You will be alone. So don't expect the unexpected and go in this world and just make it the best for your own standpoint. Don't make it to the point where you're worrying about what someone else wants you to do. You see what I'm saying? Do what you feel is your purpose and be happy in it. But a lot of people don't even work within their purpose because they don't know their purpose. They're on here trying to find their purpose and it's not working. Because you see how so many content creators, I'm a content creator, but you are more focused about what the audience is talking about. You know what I'm saying? You're not focused on just driving your delivery and just having it out there and just, it is what it is. This is what I believe. That is what a content creator or a motivational speaker or whatever these people want to be. That's what that's like. You don't care about what everybody else is talking about. You're only trying to reach those that understand where you're coming from. You're not trying to reach everyone. Just like everyone will not come into this live. Why? Because it's positive. Because we're going to talk about solutions. You know?
Exactly. That's my thing. I've been. Oh, go ahead.
Something's wrong with them. I'm sorry about that.
No, you good. You good. Go ahead. You was spitting. I gotta hear that.
No, it's fine, Kev. I just be getting in my not feelings, because I don't really have too many of those.
Nah, you feeling it though. You on to something though. That's just how we humans. It is what it is. It's called passionate, if you don't want to call it that. What was it? Was something I was about to say. Dang, it was something I was about to say. I just forgot. What you said? You said something.
Ms. Hobo said, I don't really think there's anything wrong with it. It is most definitely something wrong with trauma bonding. It is most definitely. All you're going to do is just add on another trauma to yourself. Someone else's trauma and issues have nothing to do with you at all. There may be similarities. However, it is not your situation. You cannot find peace within someone else's misery. So trauma bonding is wrong. It is a problem with self. It is needing to tether yourself to someone else. And if you feel the need that you need thousands of friends or you need someone next to you, check the demons within. You don't need that. You just need yourself. You got yourself in that situation. You got to take yourself out of it. Even if you didn't put yourself in that situation, you still have to grow and learn from it. And no one else can do that for you.
But yourself, right? Exactly. Oh, that's why. Okay, I just remember it now. I was about to say, like, it's got to a point to, and that's why I be meaning about. That's the whole point. I'll be trying to make, some solution based or something like that. It's no point of sitting here raising my blood pressure, right? Which a lot of these lives do, getting mad, talking about stuff they're not even about to try to face, or just this little bashing stuff they're doing lately or whatever. Like, or some of them be confusing bashing with correction. Like some of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because people were not used to taking accountability, which is the main thing I always talk about in this live all the time. they so used to not taking accountability and stuff, so they feel like it's bad. And like, what the heck? No, I'm supposed to be this way. You can't do this. Like, dog, we gotta correct all this stuff. We gotta correct them. But I can understand. Of course, it's gonna hurt at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, the truth hurts no matter what. That's a true statement, and people even be knowing that stuff. But people so used to being them or made a habit out of how they are. You know what I'm saying? That it's like some new language. Like, what the heck? You checking me? What is constructive criticism? You can't. What the heck? I'm perfect. Hey, there's no way. It's the world that's doing stuff to me. I'm not doing stuff to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So people got this mentality that they don't feel like they got to fix themselves. You know what I'm saying? I even tell people like, this how I am. Like, I want, the thing is, that's why I call this room the holding accountable room. Like I said, we all hold each other accountable. That's why I say, you know what I'm saying? But I'm even with me, like, if I slip up or if I'm saying something wrong, of course I need somebody to correct me because I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knows everything, but everybody be just so high themselves and think they know everything. Like, all of us got room to learn something more and more every day. You know what I'm saying? We all can learn something. But when you think you know it all, that show how silly you already is and how stubborn or how stubborn you are and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? A stubborn mind, that's the one that get hurt the worst. What, you checking me? You know what I'm saying? It's going crazy.
Facts. And those are people that never heard the truth before. So now the truth hurts. And it's sad to say that people get up to 40 and 50 years old, and there have been people that have been rallying behind them as they mess up in this world because they do unto others like they want done unto them. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to correct those that are wrong in this world, because without punishing them, you are then taking on their karma. So if somebody decides to push someone else, you're not going to greet them and say hello. If someone is giving you whatever the case may have, you're going to walk past them and not even acknowledge them. Or if you have something to say to someone, you're going to tell the truth and you're not going to pacify it. The reason why people are able to be narcissists is because there's been someone behind them saying, no, it's okay. That's just how they are. To know them is to love them. But when it's time
Worst
to tell
advice
the truth,
ever.
if someone meets someone like you or someone like me or someone like even Mocha, you know what I'm saying? And someone tells them the truth and say, hey, you fucking up in this world. I could have not cared and allowed everybody else. And I tell this to my children, and I also tell this to some of my friends that still don't get it. You could be in this world messing completely up, and I can be like everybody else watching you fail. I can be like your coworkers that want your position. I can be like your boss that don't want you to pass me. I could be like the fake people in my background. I could be like the siblings that never loved you. I could be like all these people in your life that wish that you fail. Or I can take my time, something I can never get back, look you in your eyes and say you're fucking up, because I would rather spend my time telling you the truth versus watching you fail, because that's not what I want to do. Because I love you that much, I don't want you to do that. But there's a lot of people in this world that they will sit back, be your closest friend or be your partner or be your family member, and they're watching you fail, and they're lying and saying you're doing it right when you're doing it wrong.
Exactly, man. That's why I say all of us need help. No matter how much we want to think we can't, all of us need each other in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? We can't do a lot of stuff on our own though. We don't. I mean, we don't want to rely on people, but we still need each other in some way or form, especially if it's to uplift or make us a better person. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, try to, you know, better our life or understand things more, you know, the best we can and stuff, so we can bring especially make a better future. That's another problem is like a lot of us be always worrying about ourselves and our current. We all grown by now. We all grown now and stuff, especially on this app. We worry about our feelings. Oh, I can't believe you're saying this. Oh, this and that. But then again, like, we don't want to teach a lot of these crazy behaviors and all the stuff we going through to the next gen. People don't think about that because everybody's so fixed on, I'm trying to live my best life and feel good. I don't want to make sure I do what I want and all this stuff. Like, but I'm a firm believer that our life ain't just only for our life, for real. I'm always keep saying that though. I feel like it's bigger reasons of why we here and all that stuff. We all here to impact one another and set up for the next future or whatever. You know, whatever how our creator is, or how it's a reason why we're here. We only gonna be here like 100, maybe at the most 100 years or something like that. So it got to be something, you know, after us for that we here for. You know what I'm saying? It's something. It's something behind it.
You definitely right. We sure can't do what we want to do because I would have punched that bitch in the down the street in the face so bad. I want to punch that bitch in the face. But I have breakfast I have to make in the morning. So I gotta make the deciding factor. Do I punch this bitch in the face or do I make breakfast in the morning for my kids? You know what I'm saying?
Man, exactly. AJ is in the building. I know she. Hold up. Did I do your intro? Let me go ahead and put it down here.
AJ, the mind that's sitting here and participating. I mess with you and I mess with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Out here sounding like you trying to pimp me out real quick. I feel like a car.
Hey,
You know what I mean? Like back on the just pulling up.
Oh, that's what the car is. You pulled up on me then. There you go.
Hey, that's my dream car right there. That's a 1970 Chevelle. And no, I completely agree with y'all. I think there's just we do live in a time where not a lot of people hold each other accountable, whether they're scared to or whatever else. But at the same time, like, I'm always going to push and be like, you also got to look within yourself. Self-awareness is important. Self-awareness is key.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not self-aware, then, none of that information, none of that people calling you out is going to fucking matter at the end of the day.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
why do people
That's
fear
Camaro.
being called out?
68 Camaro, but do
You said what?
AJ?
I said, why do people? I know why people fear being called out, but I just want to hear it from y'all, and I don't want to change no subject.
No, we talking tonight. We got to address everything. You said, why do people?
Why do people fear being called out? Like when you called out, why not just you call me out and then move on?
Because we living in a world where every
illusion. Oh no, go ahead, Kev. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I gotta turn my No, you can go ahead. I gotta turn my stuff. I can't even hardly hear y'all. That's weird.
Oh, you just up here yelling at everybody? Okay, I got you.
This audio here you go. I can hear you.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, I was just like, for me, I feel like it shatters a lot of illusions people have. Right? People create an illusion based off of what they're doing or what they're saying or what behavior they have. They've convinced themselves, no, that didn't happen. They're not ready to take the full accountability, responsibility for that. So when they get called out, you shatter that. It's almost like a sting. They wake up from it, oh shit. You know what I mean? And then they react. You know what I mean? They become reactionary. They're not really necessarily listening. They're just in the defense. But that's usually what I've seen majority of the time. And it's also, I mean, people, we also don't like to be uncomfortable too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would say, okay, I guess. Let's see. So I would say that a lot of people, because everybody want to put out this image, right, and everybody care about their image, and it's the way we got brought up. So nobody like that embarrassment feeling. Nobody, and it's it got a lot to do with, which is the third thing I always talk about in here, is like putting your ego to the side. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ego behind the situation. Nobody like that feeling of losing. Nobody like that feeling of being wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's the ego process. So everybody thinks so. I mean, I can't say they hide themselves, but they just don't like embarrassment or stuff. You know, that little feeling, which is ego. You know what I'm saying? So, calling somebody out or checking somebody on whatever, you know what I'm saying, they take offense to that, because they want to fit in with the society in general, just like the popular kid or whatever, that that's why everybody trying to follow trends and stuff, or, oh, you lame if you this and that. They quick to call somebody lame if you ain't doing what they doing and all that stuff or whatever. Or what the heck, you got to be weird. Now it's so bad that they even think that's like weird or you crazy or something like that. Why do you think like that or something like that? That's because I don't think like the rest of everybody else in this world that's stressing out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one of the main reasons or the couple of main reasons why they like that. Nobody don't like that feeling. It's like I said, it's a lot of dealing with ego.
Right.
Obo asked the question, but how do you appreciate winning if you never lost?
Exactly.
That part. Or I
That's
guess
part of
that's a
life,
statement,
right?
not a question. My bad.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Statement.
a statement.
But everybody loses. And I see a lot
Everybody.
on this app where people, especially comparing finances. I see that a lot. I don't think that that's adult to do. You know what I'm saying at all, if that's the term for it. But I see that a lot on this app. You know, where it's like, oh yeah, well, I live here and I have this and I belong to a country club and I do the first of all, the people that say they belong to the country club, I know that you're lying because there's a certain image you have to belong to a country club. I know because I belong to a country club.
Mm.
It's not easy, and they are still very much so gracious at a lot of different country clubs. So I know a lot of people don't fit in.
That part.
But you don't have to put on an image to try to fit into anything because at the end of the day, the people that they're following or that they idolize, they were just themselves, and that's the reason why they were idoled.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't ask for it. It just happened. It's organic. So some people have it and some people don't. There is no popularity contest. Because if you thought you were popular, you'll be the only important person in your world, period. That's what makes me popular. That's what makes
Exactly.
you popular, Kev. And nobody's asking for it. It just it's organic. You're just being
Exactly.
yourself, and then a lot of people like it,
She
and
said
then a
my
lot of
Post
people don't.
Malone.
You
Not
know what I'm
Post
saying?
Malone.
Huh? Like post, yeah, like a lot of people that people try to idolize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just this whole world following everything. That's what it is. That's all it is. They following what's
Because you had
trendy.
that. Well, I mean, you had that push up for the longest time, right? That rhetoric that was being pushed around. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Can't get mad at folks for trying to fake it at this point. That's what they gonna do. Mm-hmm.
AKA,
So
just get
that's
yourself
really
into a routine of doing things the way you want to do it. Whatever it is that you want to do, just do it and stop worrying about what the next person is thinking. When you do it, when you do it, what is it doing for you? It doesn't matter. Make yourself a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Safeguard
But
yourself.
that's
Stop looking for
I'm
safety
glad
from
you
other people that are unsafe. They don't even know who they are. If they're following the same person you're following, and they're also in the comment section, and they'll never be on the panel because they'll never lead themselves to touching that button, you don't need to be in that circle. That circle is full of followers.
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's the thing. I think you hit the nail on the head. I think a lot of us forget. And I get it because we get excited, when we got, good things or we got good plans and we want to tell people. But, I've had to learn over the years to move silently. I don't tell people what the hell I'm about to be doing. I don't tell anybody what my moves are. I don't talk about certain things. I keep a lot of shit private to myself. A lot of shit. And that's the thing. And a lot of people get mad at me for it. A lot of people get in their feelings about it. But I've learned to do that because at the end of the day, you never know who's plotting your downfall. And a lot of the time, they're people the closest to you that you didn't think were.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep, facts. And I don't give a damn.
That's
I
what it
tell
is.
people everything that I do. I don't give a damn at times. Like I don't express what I can make money from. But as far as like being proud of who I am, I'm definitely proud of who I am. And even on this
Exactly.
app, that's been in question. But it's not a conversation because I don't live for another motherfucking soul on this
There you
planet.
go.
But
There
me.
That
you go.
part.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to understand all the people that come up here and they say, this is who I am, and I stand by who I am. Here you are interested in somebody you shouldn't have to entertain because they are questioning something they should never know. And if
Yep.
you're going to tell me the truth and you want to make a lie about it and you want to question my truth, if I come to you, that means it's false. It's no need of coming. I charge
That
for
part.
coming. So there's no need to come into a live for free,
That part.
if you catch my drift.
Oh
I
yeah,
got
most definitely.
100%. Yeah. No.
Because this
I
is
just move
Kev After
silently.
Dark.
Yeah. Kev after dark. Like I said, I just personally just don't waste my time. Like I said, lots of people are always going to be rooting for you. A lot of people are going to root for your downfall. I've learned over the years, I've had people root for my downfall that I thought were oh, you know what I mean? I felt like, oh, you're supposed to be there for me. No, they were rooting for my downfall the whole fucking time. And that was the thing. And I didn't find out either they got separated out of my life due to, God, creator, whatever, took them out, or they proved themselves.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It came out, and it was just kind of like, I ain't gonna waste my time. I'm gonna move quietly. I ain't gonna say shit.
Look at Hormiga.
And that's it.
This dude Hormiga, bro.
People are afraid of change. That's the issue.
Time to play a game.
And, yep. I'm sorry, boo.
Oh, no, you good. I was just reading the comments. I was like, what happened? I read Hormiga's comments, started laughing.
I was laughing at Hormiga. He said, I'm under influence and I'm not playing games. Hold on, let me announce this then. Hold up.
Watch out, y'all. That means let's go.
That's it.
That's funny. I like that.
Third. Yeah, the whole time they do the envious.
Yeah.
So I move quietly. I don't say shit.
Yep, it's a lot of envious
I'm trying.
people. And you know what? One thing that separates us though, Kev, and we're speaking just on monetary, because that's how I view things. I don't view things as far as there's another racial debate, and I live in a very racist town, okay? And I don't see it like that at all. I didn't have plenty of them things that think the way that they think from the gang. I didn't have plenty of those come up to me and say it's because we were in college. We think we're smarter than them because they had to farm and we were in college. You know what I'm saying? All the ones, Confederate Monument, y'all went to college. So you can say certain words, and when you come out here, you think you're so smart and this, that, and the third. Okay, that's a personal problem. Not worried about it anymore. Now here we go with the monetary separation. Well, many people fear that change that comes up when you're by yourself and you become successful. When people start looking at you funny and saying, well, how did this person get up there? Well, why can't we always be around them anymore? Well, why are they always so busy? Why are they always smiling? Why are they always prospering? And then you start losing those leaves off your tree and those branches wither because there needs to be a new tree built. And people are afraid to start from the seed and lose everybody. So when a lot of people don't like you and you know that you're doing everything right, designed by you, and they say hateful things, that fake it till you make it shit is real. Go in the mirror and say, bitch, you doing your motherfucking thing. Look at all these haters. Look at all these envious people. All because I wanted to step away and focus on me. You have to be selfish. You have to have a piece of selfishness to have for yourself every day. How the fuck are you going to get up, check on other people, not check on you? How do you go to bed, check on everybody else, and you ain't even said nothing to yourself? How do you go all day pleasing your bosses and supervisors and everybody else when you get home, you ain't got shit to say to yourself in the mirror? You just want to take a shower, eat, and go to bed. You don't save no energy for you because that's what you were taught. And that's why you're staying at the same level that you're at. And that's why you'll always be envious as other people step out of their bubble. They get it and they say, no, I'm important. Even if it means waking up a whole extra early, a whole hour early, just to talk to myself in the mirror and tell myself that I'm just that goddamn great because I woke up. You know what I'm saying? Just that little bit does enough. It pulls you out of shit. It pulls you out of yourself. It stops you from self-sabotaging and self-destructing. That's what it does. Stop focusing on what the next person is doing. You don't know why that woman is driving that Jag. She could be getting her ass beat every day and driving that Jag. You don't know why that person is living in that house. They could have scraped every dime they had together. They could have been homeless. They could have started from the bottom. They could have prayed on it. They could have did all these different things, worked super hard, whatever it is that they do on whatever caliber. That's what it took for them to get that. And it was not easy. Stop envying and worrying about what somebody else has and worry about what you're supposed to have in your life.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Oh my! Is my why she be saying sorry? She be spitting that fire too heavy. She gotta say sorry. That's too funny.
Don't apologize. Trust me, this is a sigh of relief because usually it's me they gotta pull the box down for.
Not that I want a monologue, you know what I'm saying? But
no, I love it, man. I love it. They gotta hear this, man. For real, people gotta hear this, man. And I feel right. Y'all don't know Jane. I done knew her from a little minute ago. I haven't been seeing her like that though. But you know, I've been around, seen her a few times. she be having me call a box down every now and then. I'm like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? But what was I about to say? Oh no, about to say how my is my fan loud?
No.
Because I know I just decided to turn that boy on. Sometimes I don't have that boy on and stuff, so I know this mic
I mean,
is
I could hear it in the background, but it ain't crazy.
it
I
ain't
can
crazy.
still hear you
Okay,
and
my
everybody.
voice
Yeah.
covered it up. I
Yeah,
think.
you good.
Okay. So
You
let's
good, you
see
good.
how this mic is.
But to answer your topic of why not look for similarities instead of differences, I think the reason for that is a lot of people seek individuality,
Mm,
right? And they're so desperate for individuality that they're willing to pay. You know what I mean? Oh, I got to be smarter than this person. I got to be this
mm,
person. I got to be that person. That's why we focus on it, right? And I'm not saying all of us do, but you know, fucking if the shoe fits, wear it. You know what I
right.
mean? A lot of people do that. A lot of people will sit there. That's the reason why, like, you know, everybody always has to be rare. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know, like I have ADHD. I've got, you know, this and that. And I do. I am neurodivergent, but I don't believe a lot of people who claim that are, to be honest. That's a very rare thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just like everybody is, oh, I got CD. Everybody got it with CD. Nobody has the exact form that you're talking about. But you figured it would either make you sound either more profound or more important
Mm,
to run around and tell people that,
okay.
right? You know what I'm saying? It's just another way to try to put something above somebody else. And that's why people focus on it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Not realizing that you're standing in the exact same fucking place, right? You stand in the same place. It don't matter. If you're both standing in shit, guess what? You're both standing in shit. You can't sit there and say my shit's better than that person's shit.
Right.
It's still shit. Like at the end of the day. So, you know, but people do that. They always do that shit. They're always looking to find a way to make themselves seem more profound, more interesting, or whatever, not realizing because they need the validation from other people. That's just what it is. But my pilot, I'm done with you, hobo. So my pile tolerance. I'm just saying, but I mean, that's just that's just what I've seen so far. Is a lot of people want to do that, you know what I mean, or they want to run in and be like, "Oh, well, I studied this," you know what I mean. You could be talking to a bunch of people who are very knowledgeable about a subject, and you're always going to get that person who has to slide in the conversation. Well, I got a degree. Okay,
Right.
That part.
you can, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, just because you have a degree doesn't mean that you're smarter than the person next to you. I know many people who have degrees, and really, that's just a gigantic receipt because they're trust fund kids. Their parents just wrote a check. They were going to get degreed regardless if they passed the class or not. That shit happens all the time. You see what I'm saying? So having a degree doesn't really make you smarter or dumber than the next person. You know what I mean?
Look at hormiga.
I have a degree and I don't give a fuck. I have a degree and I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And this is coming from
Boy.
somebody who is educated. Like I do hold a master's. I do hold these things. I don't hold these over other people's heads. I don't think that I'm smarter than the next fucking person. But so many people do that shit. How many people are running around
Yep.
claiming to have psychology degrees all over this fucking app? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Everybody's a sucker.
There's probably 20 of them in this live right now. I got a psychology degree. Yes, you fucking do.
20 with 16 people, so they for sure, right?
I bet you
Yeah,
fucking
you right.
do. Like, somehow you got a psychology degree and you've been practicing psychology for 20 years, but you 30. All right, that makes sense. You've been practicing since you was 10.
They
I
got the
guess.
degree and they need it too at the same time. Well, they need, the
You know what
stuff
I
they
mean?
do. That's weird.
Like
If you ain't telling the truth.
20 of them all over this app. Like, happens all the time. But again, why do they have to put that up there? Why do they have to point out the difference when we're having a psychological conversation? Oh, I gotta be better than you. Which means I have to have more weight than you do. And that's just what it is.
So,
So
so I got a quick. Was you about to say something, Jane, or before I ask the next question?
I was just agreeing.
Oh, okay. Making sure we got it all out. So I got another question now. Then, so we're gonna do the opposite. Why do you think people look for segregation instead?
The difference is the same. That's the same question. Why do they look to separate?
Basically, yeah. Like somebody opposed this, what would be the reason why?
Well, if you were to oppose it, you'd be like, okay, well, why do people look for similar? Why are people looking for similarities, not differences? That's how you would oppose it. But if we're talking about why people are segregating and looking for quote unquote like minds, it's because of that. We want to find people who are going to believe their bullshit.
Okay.
That's really all it is. Who's gonna believe who's bullshit?
Come up. Kim doesn't like when who said that, hobo? You've been in my life forever. Well, I don't like when you gonna come up.
Hobo, come up here. I'm just saying, but no, that's literally what it is. If you want to know why people want to segregate, I want to find like-minded people, they're not getting the message, so on and so forth. At the end of the day, you got to really evaluate that person. I'm not saying everybody who.
Do you really think? I got a question then with that. Then, do you really think they segregate from the minds, or if it's something else? I don't even think. I feel like it ain't the mind though. I think it'd be segregating to trauma bond or segregate.
It's behavior. It's behavior.
Oh, okay.
We want to segregate based on behavior. We want to segregate from everybody else because, well, we don't like these non-pandering rooms because I need an excuse to be a piece of shit. Right? I need an excuse. I'm probably going to get whatever. TikTok educational fucking purposes. Point is, I want to sit there and I want to do that. Right? Oh, well, I want to separate, so on and so forth. It's the same thing. It's all code for the same shit. Mm-hmm. Right? Oh, we care about that. You don't really care about those things. You just claim to. You don't give a shit about it. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. That's in my opinion. Yeah, that's why people segregate and people focus on the difference. It's the same concept. There's no difference whether they're segregating or they're focusing on the differences. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. You see 5 million, when it comes to segregation, you see 5 million safe places, quote unquote, but how many people will jump your ass the moment you don't agree with that? Exactly.
Oh my. Oh my.
But I'm going to let Hormiga go before, TikTok get too mad at me.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, we want you to stay here. You know what I'm saying? And I want to keep this video. This got good. I for sure want to pay this on YouTube already at the beginning though. That's how fire started already. Hormiga in the building, looking cold in the mug of the boy.
Out here with his little cigar.
That mean he about to really throw some fire.
But that's the thing I'm saying though. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna call it for what I'm. You know me, I'm gonna call it for how I see it.
You already
when it comes to this shit, it is.
AJ is one of the smartest people on TikTok.
Most definitely, he be on it.
I'm not. I will tell you, I don't know nothing. I just see things, and I just say what I see. That's it. Call it for how I see it.
Observation. That's what makes you smarter than a lot of people.
Nah, I fuck with AJ hard body, bro. She's very intelligent. Yo.
No, I was like, I'm gonna call it for how I see it.
Boy,
that part, right?
I'm about to get off. Like, what's that? Where he at?
No, but that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's why I said what I said. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Get it.
He said, get it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I mean, that's not the only thing I see on here. Like I said, I see a lot of people who claim to want to hold other people accountable, not realizing you can't hold another person accountable. You can't. You can try to hold them accountable. You can point out the bullshit they did. You can't hold them accountable. That's an individual thing.
Yeah, you know
what I mean? If they don't take responsibility for it, you can't hold them accountable.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can hold them accountable. You just can't make them accountable. That's something I recently learned.
That part. Okay.
Yeah, correction. That's what it is.
Yeah, you can't make them
But they
accountable.
be thinking you can make somebody. They be thinking that like you're going to do
that's
it.
The thing. Everybody thinks that but that's the problem on this app. We run around because of. Okay, at the end of the day, I already pointed out how this shit's all a cult. At the end of the day, you a fucking cult leader if you can go live on here. Right? There's a reason why you needed 1,000 followers, 1,000 people to believe your bullshit to get here. But at the same time, like, we run around thinking that we have more power than we actually do. Oh, well, I can convince this group of people to do this. I can convince this. I can do this. I have more power. I'm gonna make Kev accountable. I'm gonna make him take accountability
You
for
just
what
burnt me
he
a
did.
little bit.
I can't
That's
make
gonna make
that
me mad
man
a
do
little bit quicker
shit.
than you ain't gonna make nothing.
You see what
That's
I'm
talking
saying?
to
You can't
that's
make
what that
anybody
ego.
do shit.
You
But
can't.
what do we do on here? We run around, we sit around, we tell people what they can and cannot say. We try to tone police people. People don't understand the exact same shit. And all
I
everybody
would
does is
let
they
you
don't
up,
listen.
man.
They
I'm
just run
scared.
around.
That's a weird name,
Oh,
super
you good.
plus hard. Hey, you gotta identify yourself before I let you up. I can't. I ain't trying to put no trolls over here. Super
All I'm
plus
saying
hard.
is, many people run around here not listening, wanting to sit there and try to sound more profound than the next person, saying the exact same shit. Well, you said the sky is blue, but I said the sky is fuchsia. Or it's this, it's that. Like, shut the fuck up, bruh.
It's emerald. It's emerald, sis.
It's emerald. It's ocean blue. Like, you said the same shit. You just sounded more profound. You tried to sound more poetic
Right.
than the person before you. It's the same
Exactly.
thing.
Exactly.
That's all it is. That's why I don't take it personally half the time. I really don't.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna see what the heck happened. Oops. I'm gonna let you up, man. I hope you ain't no troll, man. I'm telling you, my mom's got their finger right on the trigger.
On the triggers. What's going on, man?
What's the deal?
What the hell y'all scared about, man? What are you scared, dude?
I'm just making sure you ain't no troll, man. It's a weird name.
Who's a troll? You know what I mean?
How you feeling, man? How you feel about the topic?
Man, I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling real good. How are you feeling?
I'm good, man. Better than my yesterday, man. I'll say that every day.
Why? Oh, well, better than you. Okay, I got you.
Something better than the next day. Trying to be better tomorrow.
Yeah. It's hard though, isn't it?
Not really.
Difficult.
If you make it a goal or try to think of something to better yourself.
Way,
yeah, it's all the mentality.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree. But I mean, you can think that way, but life can still, I guess hold you back.
Exactly. But as long as you got peace within yourself, you good. You ain't got to worry about life. Or what's in life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like you got to worry about life, but I'm saying you got peace within yourself. You ain't got to worry about the chaos.
Yeah, the chaos. It's crazy. It's crazy this world we live in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chaos.
If everybody was to mind their business, this will be a better world.
Yeah.
I agree. 100%.
I think I keep telling everybody go buy a telescope.
Oh yes.
He said, "Forget it."
My bad. Hey, my bad. I'm sorry, bro. I just felt like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just felt the bullshit, bro. I felt the bullshit coming. Just to tell y'all how y'all
in
doing.
a way too, but I'll be trying to be patient a little bit, but it's just weird.
I felt that shit, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. And you sound a little too young, and I ain't. You sound a little too.
Chaos.
AJ was just talking about damn. She just was saying that people repeating themselves. Why you repeating?
That's chaotic.
That's too funny, dog. Boy.
Look, y'all just gonna have to forgive me today. Like, I am at like 0 patience. I ain't got nothing left. I cannot fake it. I cannot mask it. Right? I don't want to pretend that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like y'all fucking cool as fuck. But those who don't like me, okay? I don't want to pretend that I like you and that you like me because we don't. Okay? We're just here. That's just how it is. Okay?
Yeah,
that's what you can't do today.
That's wasteful energy trying to be around somebody and act like you like them.
What's the deal, Oracle?
I ain't doing all that today. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna hurt some fucking feelings today, but know this because AJ cares. That's all it is.
Say AJ on fire today. Watch out.
Fucking like honorary today. But I'm also
if AJ don't like you, I love y'all.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
from him
What's the
because
point? It takes a lot to be angry. No, I'm not angry, but not like nobody. It takes a lot.
That's a miserable
I'm
world
not
when you have
angry.
to pretend to like someone.
AJ's
Nope.
not. AJ's not
Mm.
angry. AJ's just over it. That's the key. I'm over it. I can't.
See
And I'm
what
not
we.
saying that I ever fake it and be friends with people who I don't like. Like that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like I cannot fake it today.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
my
you.
tolerance, zero. Any that stupid shit. AJ, no, you have to understand that you need to No, we're not making excuses no more. Like I'm done. I don't want to hear your excuse. I don't want to hear that the reason why you don't fuck somebody over or you're not willing to change or upgrade your life or get where you need to go and you're just upset because, oh, well, I can't get there. But you don't want to do none of the work. Like at the end of the day, you
Exactly.
lazy. I'm not
Hmm.
sugarcoating it. Like, not like, oh no, you're
Today,
just
y'all
such.
better watch out because AJ is on effort mode. So you better act right.
I'm on no fucks today, bro. But I'm a mute. What you got? What you got on the topic, third?
Nah, y'all can hear me.
Yeah. Oh, I already know
I,
he about to destroy some stuff. Everybody follow this whole
uh-uh.
panel because
We ain't do.
everybody is on
My
fire for
man,
real.
third child in the house. Let's go. Third child in
Exactly.
the
Yo, we ain't doing no destroy. We just building. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, man. About the topic, the similarities and the differences and stuff. I think I was talking about this earlier. I'm gonna just let my mind run. My coffee kicking in. I had to drink some coffee, y'all, so it's kicking in right now. You see, I'm slowly waking up. You feel me? But
Yeah.
the similarities and differences. When we involve ourselves with well, it don't have to be opposite situations. It could be with anybody, any situation, any person that you speak, you talk to, you come in conversation with. You know, we find ourselves a lot of times looking at the wrong in the person when they're not doing nothing. Basically, like they looking for the wrong in the person when they ain't doing nothing wrong. You in your mind having these type of dialogues in your head, like, hey, I don't like this about it, but I don't like this and that. But you missing the whole person. You ain't even trying to see the person have who they is. Instead of try to connect with that person due to the things that y'all have the things that y'all have similar, you know. And
Exactly.
I feel like sometimes we be going to a situation and sabotaging it. I feel like we be sabotaging situations, relationships, all, you know what I'm saying, just focused on the wrong thing. Because we that conditioned to do that. And that's something that we always do. Like, we just conditioned to judge people as soon as we see them. But it could be
Exactly.
good judgment too. You could replace that with good judgment too, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, that's exactly what I do though. I think I had I was talking about earlier too, like actually with my fam earlier and stuff. I'm like, 'cause my uncle was saying something. I'm like, man, if you say you're a natural, you feel like you're a good person, all that stuff, but you shouldn't let somebody else change you from the way you are. You know what I'm saying? That because a person didn't tell you hi or somebody, you automatically like, oh, what the heck going on with them? They must be an evil person. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, we never know what's going on in other people's mind. Just because everybody express themselves different or, they think a certain way. I mean, not thinking. Say we don't know how they thinking though. That's my point though. It's because they didn't fit the way you wanted them to do it. That don't mean that that they're a bad person or something like that. Because you never know what's running through people. I don't know. So it's like you getting mad for no reason for what you don't know. Like I asked them, I'm like, did you ever talk to that person to see if they had something to get you? Because a lot of people, and that's what I called. That's what I told them. I said that's just a projection. You know what I'm saying? You projected something, which I didn't want to personally just get on them like that though. But I'm like, really, what he was doing was projecting because he like, I know if I was a person don't say nothing to nobody, that mean that I'm mad at them or I don't like them or something like that. But that's not the case for every last situation. You know what I'm saying? So if you say that you was, and that's one thing I had to learn as I was making this change like within a couple years ago, or whatever. I was like, you know what? I said I want to become a positive person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do everything I can because I can't see what's wrong with being positive. You usually get positive back when you do that because all we've been doing is living in this negative type world, have this negative type mindset, and play this, let me match your energy type situation and all that stuff for what? You know what I'm saying? That never ends right. That's why this world's going the way it's going now, because everybody get their feelings tied in and think their feelings is better than everybody else's feelings and stuff. Like, dog, we all literally the same thing, doing the same thing. Everybody think they the most toughest nowadays. Everybody think, oh, I can't take no stuff. Well, okay, everybody in this world think they don't take no stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, so it's like, when do this junk end? Most of the time, it only ends when we either in the grave, we in the grave, we in the hospital, or we in jail or behind bars. You know what I'm saying? But we got to realize that we ain't live all this life or whatever just to sit there in that situation. Like, it's so much better things we can do to sit here and match energy with somebody else when we only got our life only. So why not live it in the best way we can, to leave it with a smile. I know all of us want to smile. You know what I'm saying? Who the heck want to have a mean mush head all day and all the times of your life and stuff? Like, who want to do that? The only reason why they probably would do it now, right? Only reason why they would do it is because, it's something that hurt. Nobody don't want to sit there and not be happy. Everybody want joy, right? Let's just go back and talk about that, because I know he's talking about happiness. But everybody want that joyful feeling. Everybody want that. To not want it, that means some type of hatred in you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, third.
Now, what I was gonna say, like, if I know I'm if I know if I'm vibrating on a high level, right, and I come in contact with somebody and they on some low level shit, you know what I mean? I ain't finna match your damn energy. Then no.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not hard. It's not easy either though, because people make you mad. It's not easy.
Yeah, as long as they don't put their hands on you and they threaten you, it's really it's funny.
Right.
Cause like, people be coming at you sideways. Sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, it be random shits that be happening when I be out in public. You know what I'm saying? But I just be looking at the person like, bro, I know I'm protected. I know I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know, all the world that we can't see. I know it's a whole bunch of good things around me. So when they be doing that, I be like, what the fuck? Like, what is your problem? It be funny. But what I'm saying is, it's like, when you feeling good and you feeling joyful, joyous, when you feeling great, you having a great day, it's like, I'm not finna match your damn energy. I feel good. What you need to do is stop angry, try to get how I'm getting, instead of trying to get me to get like you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you when you say I'm not finna match your energy. That's just wasting time. That's just doing. Nah, that's playing backwards. Nah, come up in where I'm at, buddy.
I'm not about to match nobody else's misery. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that are just miserable, that's projecting themselves on other people because they don't know how to handle what they got internally, wrong with them and all that stuff. They want to be mad at the whole entire world because of all this, because life happened to them. Life has lifed them. They get mad at the world because life is life in them. You know what I'm saying? It's so much stuff that happens in life, of course, but we got to figure a way, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody been through traumas, everybody been hurt and all this stuff, but everybody think they hurt is worse than everybody else is hurt. And the thing is that everybody want to express it by knocking out the next person, or you talking crazy to me, I'm going to show you I'm a hawk mode more than you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody swear that they hawk, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to find some more healthier way out of this situation, because all of us literally go through stuff. And like I said, our stresses and all that stuff is not meant for us to sit there and just marinate it and sit there for the rest of our life. It's really for us to, everything that happened in our life is really for us to either adapt, grow from, or adjust, or, you know what I'm saying, adjust with, grow from, or learn from. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, anything that happened in our life, we still got to continue living life. It just don't stop because our feelings is hurting all that stuff. And then life going to be like, let me wait for him to stop to get us up unaccepted. Let me wait for him or wait for her to sit upset. And then, okay, now let's continue living life. Now let's spin again, Earth. Let's go ahead and spin again because he's done being mad. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be thinking that they anger and all this stuff just gonna stop the whole world from spinning. No, you just gonna be still spinning with a little mean head all day. You know what I'm saying? Until you fix it yourself. Like, people literally got a choice.
Well, I think that's the thing, and I agree with you. We definitely do have a choice with that too. You know what I mean? We'll always have a choice with that. That's never gonna go away. It's what you do in that moment.
Yep.
Right? But at the same time, like, I will always scream. Yes, at some point, also give yourself grace. You were fucking human at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Right? I'm not sitting there saying that that's an excuse to go out there and act like an asshole and have absolutely no restraint. No, that's not what I'm saying. Everything has to be in balance. Right? Everything. right? I pride myself on trying to have as much discipline as possible so that these things don't happen, right? Because when I'm at my best, you really can't get me to match your energy,
Exactly.
right? I'm just going to stop talking. Why? Because silence can never be misquoted. I'm just going to stop talking. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to leave. I don't care what you say to me. I'm not going to come at you that way. Right?
Look at this hormiga.
You be arguing with your damn self.
Exactly.
I'm out of here.
That part, I'm going to let you argue with yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say nothing. Right? But then, again, I'm also human. Do I have my moments where I may slip on that? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to take responsibility for that. The responsibility has nothing to do with anybody else. Right? And that's where humbling comes in. You got to be humble. We still have to be humble at the same time. Right? So, yeah, you could be out here trying to Hulk harder than the next person. That's perfectly fine. But you come talk to me in about 3 months how well that shit did for you. You come talk to me in 3 weeks, tell me how well that shit did for you. Great, now you proved that point. Maybe you did Hulk better, harder than everybody else. What was the point? What was the point?
What was the point? Right.
What the fuck was the point to that? If there's no point to that, then who cares? You know what I mean? Or people, you know what I mean? I like to sit here. The thing I try to focus on is what is it that I'm leaving behind? In the event I am taken out tomorrow and I'm no longer on this earth, what did I leave behind? Did I leave behind a bunch of sad shit? Did I leave behind a bunch of anger? What am I leaving behind here?
Right.
What are people,
Facts.
you know what I mean? I'm not sitting there worried about what people are necessarily going to think because I don't, you know what I mean? I try not to care about those things. But at the same time, what am I leaving behind? How did I touch? How did I impact somebody else's life? Did I do so negatively, or am I doing so positively? And if you aren't asking yourself that question, and you have not asked yourself that question, I want you to ask yourself, figure out the answer to that question. What do you want to leave behind?
And to get it deep to add on to what she said, and that's how I look at karma. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like karma is like you doing something to somebody, then it comes back, and that's your karma. I feel like karma is when you live your life doing, like, leaving behind good deeds or marks throughout your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And your good karma come back from, I guess, well, if you believe in that, that's just my beliefs. If you reincarnate, if you return back to this earth, you know what I'm saying? That's, the karma you leave is something that you need to pay attention to. So what you leaving behind while you here, or what you building on while you here.
That part. And life's too short. I wouldn't wait until you have like a health scare or your mortality's getting called into play to try to change that. You have right now and everything else. All you can do every day is just get up and fucking try. That's it. Get up and try. Yeah, you may slip you can fall on your face 1,000 times, but at least you know you fucking tried, bro. Instead of being somebody who didn't. And I know this for a fact because I was that person. I was that person who waited until a health problem happened. Oh shit, now I gotta change my life. I've wasted so much time being pissed off and angry and fighting people for what? Do I even remember what half those fights were about? No. To be honest, I don't remember why I got into those fights. I don't necessarily think I cared. To be honest, they weren't that important. They're not that important now. But I was mad and I did all that. And now I'm sitting here thinking to myself, man, look at all that time I wasted. All that time I wasted, I could have went and did other things. I could have ignored those people. I could have went and did other shit. I could have enjoyed my life a lot more than I did. And now I'm sitting here like, oh, well, we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, cool. My mortality got called into question, and then I changed that. And all I'm saying is you don't need to wait until you get to that point. You can change it now. Change it now. Because remember, you're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow, and yesterday ain't coming back for you. You got today. It's it. You got today. And when you wait, and if you wake up tomorrow, you got the same thing. So yeah, I understand. I get it. Yeah, it sucks when life is, definitely fucking with you because I get it. Life's been fucking with me a lot lately. But at the same time, like I said, all I could do is get up and try.
Exactly.
I still owe it to myself to do that. Let me try. Let me try. At least if I tried, at least I have a reason to complain, right? That's kind of the way I kind of justify it.
Mm-hmm.
If I woke up and didn't try, then I might as well just lay down and not say shit.
And it started to become fun.
Tenacious for that. Go ahead.
It started to be fun when you keep trying, when you look at it from a different perspective. Like, that thing hit that life crazy. Yeah, that knocked me down. But you know what? I want to try it again. I'm gonna keep trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep
you know
doing
what the word
that.
for that is?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what it is.
The word for that is called tenacity. A tenacious person is always going to keep getting back up. That's all I'm saying.
I like
but if
that
you want to
word.
motivate yourself, you want to do all those things, you're going to have to learn, 1, how to be tenacious, and 2, what you feed your mind is important.
Mm-hmm.
What you feed your mind, who you surround yourself with, so on and so forth. It's like having a bucket of water. You trying to have a bucket of water full of all these negative, fucked up experiences that you had, all this trauma, so on and so forth, all these things you never let go. And you're wanting all these good blessings and everything else to come in. It ain't got no room to go. You got to empty out the bucket a little bit. And that's what happens. That's people, that's situations, that's you letting things go, that's you coming to terms. You know what I mean? You accepting things, getting to that point of peace. When you start to do that, you start to empty out that bucket, then you can let more shit in.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts to come to you in abundance. But as long as you still keep holding on to shit from the past and everything else, you're never going to have room for that. You can only hold so much. You're not an infinite bucket. I'm not an infinite bucket. Nobody in here is an infinite bucket. So yeah, why do people focus on the changes? It's because of that. We want to sit there and put up the facade that you're an infinite bucket. We don't want to be honest about the things that we don't like about ourselves. So it's easier to point it out in other people. That's all it is. But I'm going to get up off my soapbox.
That girl is on fire. Man, exactly. I feel you on that too. But yeah, like I said, it's just like I think like I said, it comes with that that trying to get that quick fix type life, the microwave life and all that stuff. That's what be hurting them, or the lack of patience. So, and it's what's been put and taught to us and all that. So
that McDonald's drive-through.
That what? Yeah, right. The McDonald's drive-through, right? Exactly. So, because you realize even with the technology, it's trying to make stuff easier to do, lazier. Not saying it's a bad thing and all that, but then again, it's like it's appreciative. It's more appreciated when you actually have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? But some stuff some stuff had to advance. But I'm just saying in general, it's like people get stuff so easy, they don't take the time to appreciate things or whatever. That's the reason why people don't even appreciate themselves. You know what I'm saying? They never took time. They rushed to get to where they was at. They rushed to, certain situations they shouldn't even been in or whatever, and then get mad at it. Never put in that work with themselves or whatever to even appreciate the journey and stuff. So they get mad at that stuff because they want everything now. That's why patience is like one of the main things that we just need in life in general, because all of us want the fastest route to everything though, but it's nothing like taking your time with stuff, and not even say take your time, but actually putting in that work to get to where you got to get to. That's all it is. A lot of people just like lazy. That laziness just take over.
Like when something handed to you and you ain't had to work for it, you grateful. You don't feel or realize or understand what you understand, like what you had to go through to get there, versus when you put blood, sweat, and tears to something, you'll handle that with care. You'll know that, hey, you know what I did to get this, or you know what I did to work for this, and it'll be different. So trying to get shit fast, like how you said, the microwave life and McDonald's drive-through life, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get it all. You can get it fast, but is you going to be grateful for what you got? You're going to have to maintenance that Because it's gonna be kind of crazy when you ain't did nothing to get to it, get that, you know.
Right.
Oh shit! I dropped the phone.
I don't think people are lazy. I think they just tired.
They are. But
What?
that's the thing. I mean, you got to go through. I get what Hobo's saying. Yeah, people, I wouldn't say. People are tired. I get it. But at the same time, like I said, that's conditioning. You got to condition your body in order to do stuff, right? It's like if you hadn't done, it's okay. It's like if you've never done push-ups before in your life, right? It's going to be hard. You're going to get tired a lot. But if you keep pushing through it, eventually doing 5 push-ups becomes stamina. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, it's just a lot of the time, I wouldn't say that it says that the people are, you know, I get what you're saying. It's more or less just that people are not willing to push through that tiredness, right? They're not willing to push through that burn, that fire real quick to get to that point where it becomes stamina, right? But that's the thing. It's like when you train a muscle, you do anything, you're going to get sore. You're going to have pain. You're going to get tired. There's going to be fatigue.
Yeah, I
But
feel
you got
that.
to push through it. You got to train through it.
I feel that
You know
too,
what I mean?
but some people didn't even try yet to even get tired. Some people didn't even, just the thought of the
Well, we don't
work,
know that.
just the thought of it, they don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people even see the procedure, didn't even try, just like we was talking about the trying thing, right? Some people didn't even, you know, they looked at how long it took or whatever, they like, nope. Just like people know that you can work out, you know, but they rather have plastic surgery. They, you know, they rather do that stuff or whatever. So, like, how do you get tired from something that you didn't even attempt? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I mentioned about
Maybe they
the
did.
lazy mentality, because a lot of people, if it was up to, if it wasn't for jobs and stuff or whatever, you know, because it's just not a lot of people just don't want to work for real. A lot of people don't. I don't think anybody enjoy working, but we realize if we don't work, we don't eat, right? So the thing is, that's why this world is the way it is now. Because even back then, or if we want to start at the beginning, like imagine a person that's sitting there waiting. We got to go out there and garden and all that stuff to even get food or whatever, to get fruits and vegetables and all that. We got to plant the seeds, water them, put in that work so we can actually get rewarded our food. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But if it was up to some people, they would sit there and wait to get fed. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no work in. Like, who actually want to put in work? But that's something we have to break through. You know, so we got to break through. We got to put in the work to get what we want. That's on anything. But a lot of people, they just get tired from the thought. You know what I'm saying? But never have a physical reason why they're tired. They didn't even try it. So a lot of people limit themselves. Like, okay, I did 2 or 3 of them. It's you know what I'm saying? But everybody gives them real quick. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
we can't
yeah,
really use that because there's so many different levels, and even that is just like it's a subjective thing too. Like, because somebody can say tired off of just 2 or 3 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even though everybody's built different and all that stuff, but I think majority of the time people just don't want to try. They see the procedure, they don't even really want to try it.
No,
It
that's
just sounds like a
okay.
lot
it.
to
I
them.
would say.
I feel like they
Oh, go
do
ahead.
try. No, I was gonna say I feel like they do try. It's just what they don't understand is it's gonna knock your ass right back. It's gonna knock your ass down. You're gonna fall a couple times. It ain't gonna happen on the first time all the time. It ain't gonna happen on the second time all the time. It's not gonna happen on the third time. That's the whole point of being consistent and having repetition and keep trying to be successful. Every time you fail, you know, okay, that didn't work. Now you get back up and apply it for next time. Now you're stronger than you is until you get it right. But stop thinking that just because you try something and it don't work the first time, that, okay, I failed. No, you failed. You never fail until you quit.
That part. And it's not as simple as just being like one of those two things. Either you're gonna get it or you're lazy. There are other aspects to it which are all subjective. But at the same time, like I said, I mean, 2 things can be true. At the end of the day, I mean, if you're somebody who's tired, yeah, you're gonna have to push through it. Just trust me, dude. Everybody, we get tired, right? But you just gotta keep moving, right? You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep trying because you're gonna get that stamina. You're gonna be able to fucking keep going and doing what you need to do, right? And that's all it is. No, you good, hobo. Like that's you good. You don't need to apologize for that. I get where you coming from, right? But I also understand where Kev's coming from too, because there are a lot of people who don't ever try, but claim to be tired. And all it is that their insecurity of failing or falling or doing anything else outweighs everything. So now, I didn't even try. I'm not even going to try. I'm tired of trying because I don't thought myself into a whole ass situation that didn't happen. I get where he's coming from too.
Bro,
what at the end of the day.
What that man
I think another problem is people's desires is outweighing their drive too. They want so bad. That's just like I'm gonna put it like this. Even with like that's what I'm saying with the lack of patience and stuff, and people that just really don't want to put in that work to get what they want. As in, that's what I mean about their desires is outweighing their drive. Like basically, that's like people that that relationship look good or whatever. You know, this is sweet. I want this. I really want this or something like that. But they don't never they don't put in that work or, do what it takes to have a healthy relationship. They just want to jump in there. You know what I'm saying? Because it look good to everybody. It just look good. So they want to jump in. What's the deal? Glamour in the building. How you feeling? And that's what I be meaning. But they didn't even, in that case, they didn't even, let's see how to put this though. It's just they desired it so much, but they didn't want to put it in at work. So they just jumped into a situation, instantly quick with no putting in any work. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I guess they could say in there, I tried or something like that, but did you really try though? You know what I'm saying? Or did you just went and grab what you wanted or what you desired?
Just like Oracle just said, people don't have no passion. They don't have no direction where they going. So maybe they don't even know what they doing or where they going or what they trying to try or what they trying to accomplish or they probably ain't even goal oriented. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what. They just out there, But it's on them to figure that out. You got to figure that out. Try to see what it is and try to accomplish it.
Yeah. It's like a lot of people want to be bosses and stuff and don't want to do what it takes to be a boss and stuff. Like literally everybody wants to take the easiest route. I don't know. I just can't see that as trying. Everybody literally it's a lot of people that just built to just take the easy route. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I can understand it. So if it's easier, why not? Work hard. What they say, work smarter, not harder type situation. And that's just in like kind of almost like human nature and stuff.
But people also need to be honest with themselves. You can want something, but that doesn't mean that you are destined for it, right? Everybody wants to be the boss at work. Everybody wants to be the manager. Not everybody is built for that.
Exactly. Everybody wants $1 billion. Everybody wants.
Not everybody's built for that.
To own 1 million companies. Everybody wants to be the president. Well, no, nobody don't want to be the president. Let me take that back.
No, I don't want to be president at all. I'm good on that. But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants. You know what I mean? Everybody wants something, but that doesn't mean that you're destined to have that, right? It doesn't matter how hard you keep trying to do that. The thing is that what that may look like for you may be very different, right? And for a lot of us, like I said, if you don't have passion, you don't have direction, you don't know enough about yourself, or maybe you do. And you could be somebody who'd maybe been trying for years. I don't understand. I'm trying to get past this. I'm trying to get past this. I'm trying to get past it. Now I'm just getting tired. Maybe you just haven't really realized how to really look at it. Right? Everything does not always look the same for everybody. You got to figure out what that's supposed to look like in you first.
That's when you got to get out. That's when you got to get out of compare. Like, yeah, that person got there. They got it. But you ain't see what they went through to get there. And I understand you might want to be that person, but maybe you don't have to, it's like you eat the fish and spit out the bones. So what worked for you, use it. But at the same time, you're not going to be just like that person. You know what I'm saying?
So, you got to pick and choose. Yeah, you got to pick and choose. You got to pick and choose. You can't, you have everything. You can't expect the person who's leading you to tailor everything to you. You got to take what you can. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That's it. That's what you gotta do. Then maybe you meet another person, and then what their shit is doing is more resonating to you, and it'll work better for you. Then you resonate with that. That's all it is, right? I've never sat there and said that people need to follow me blindly. Oh, AJ's done all this work in the past couple of years, man. Wonder what she did. Follow me blindly. No, I'm gonna light up what I did. I'll set the little beacons. You will follow what resonates. But even I can tell you this has not been an easy journey, right? I'm still learning. I'm still figuring things out every day. You know what I mean? But I'm still trying. And there's certain things that I feel like, man, I've been trying this for a minute. I really ain't seeing no results yet. That's perfectly fine. It just means I'm going to keep trying, and maybe I just need to try in a different way. Because if you're trying the exact same way, expecting a different result, that's the definition of insanity. Everybody knows it.
And you must believe in yourself.
That part.
You must believe.
Sometimes
you must believe that you got what it takes. You got the energy. You got that what it takes inside. You got to put that inside your mindset. You got to change your mindset and get that. You know what I'm saying? You got to work on your mindset, but you got to believe in yourself.
Gotcha.
Biggest thing I learned was to give myself credit and to learn to have faith within myself. That no matter what, I was going to take care of myself. Right? Especially if you're somebody who's not overly religious. I'm very spiritual. Yeah, I believe in Creator. But at the same time, I also feel like for me, I also got to have faith in me. AJ, if AJ's made it this long, despite everything that I've gone through, AJ gonna make it through. What else can you throw at me at this point that I'm not gonna make it through? And I had to change my mindset. I literally had to keep changing my mindset. And I'm still in the process of that. I still have intrusive thoughts. I still have things. I still struggle with stuff. But that doesn't mean that I'm not still trying to change my mindset, change the way I look at things, doing it over and over again. A lot of people, especially if you're somebody who struggles with, say, any type, you know what I mean, when it comes to, like, say, self-esteem, right? And the way you see yourself as a self-image. It sounds cliche and weird that when I sit there and I say, I used to literally out loud 10 things that I loved about myself, 5 to 10 things that I loved about myself every single day. Yeah, at first it's going to seem silly, but eventually it starts to click and I start to believe that. Little by little, little by little, little by little, little by little. And now I'm at a point where I'm just like, I don't really have that issue much.
1 second, AJ, I got to do it real quick.
Go for it.
Little Kitty is in the building. What's the deal? What up? Hold up, one more person. Hold up, my bad, my voice still deep. Guess what? It is Glamour in the box. And she about to come with something, You
sound like you're trying to auction us off real quick.
I want to say something. I want to say something about when you said changing your mind. One might ask, it's hard. Well, one might say, it's hard to change your mind or how to change your mind. Look at it like this. It is kind of difficult, but you gotta just slow down for a little bit and think about this. That just said a person that played basketball and a person that just a person that played basketball. I'm gonna just keep it simple. 1 minute you just a regular human being. You live life as a regular person, and then when you're in the basketball court or you playing, you in practice and stuff like that, whatever. You have to change your mindset actually to play basketball because you can't use what you're doing at home on the court. You can't be successful. And at the same time, guess what? It was hard at first. But you had to build to learn the basis of the fundamentals of basketball. You still had to change your mindset. So if you look at the situation like that and just think about life, and just apply that in that area. You feel me?
You got to try. Glamour, how you feeling, man?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Kev?
I'm good, man. Better than my yesterday.
Okay, I know that's right. Hey, Third. Hey, AJ. Hey, y'all. I'm listening. Hey, I'm listening. I'm looking at, what the topic is. And I'll say it like, I think you absolutely, you got to you do have to look for people that have the same kind of interests as you. And that doesn't mean that that's where your goal stops. That doesn't mean where, you know what I'm saying, where you just end things. That's how you become more successful, because you're looking, you're on a common ground and y'all are looking to get somewhere together. you know. And I think where people get it, you know, kind of mixed up when you look at things like, you know, I want to be a pro ball player. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a supermodel. I want to be a billionaire. That's great. But is that the reality? What's your backup plan? You know, so it's like you've got to have something else out there where there's a commonality of the people around you. You know, because back in my day, it was like, yeah, we saw all these successful people. You know, we know what other people were doing, but that wasn't our, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't our reality. It was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? We're happy for you. We're glad you know, you made it to the pros playing football or basketball or the music industry or whatever. But see, we're still over here trying to get it out the mud. So what's our plan? You know, and so that's what made us successful. And we may have branched off into different directions, but we all started on that same common ground.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like if there were things I knew, shortcuts, ways that we could, you know, equally like get up there together. If I'm up, we're all up. If I eat, we all eat.
There you go.
And we might have went, you know, branched off and did different things, but it's about at the end of the day, we all ended up being successful. And whether you are, you know, in a leadership position or, you know, you're just in you know what I'm saying? You're just in the middle line of a company. It doesn't matter because people don't understand. Just because you're in that top leadership position, you ain't shit without all those people that are below you. You're only as good as the people that work for you.
Exactly.
And that's where people get it mixed up. You're not a leader without all those people. If you're not in there doing this, if you're not doing the same thing that you're asking them to do, your days are going to be numbered.
But that's the difference between knowing the difference between a leader and a boss.
Absolutely.
Everybody want to be the boss, but they don't understand that only leaders. There's a difference between a boss and a leader. A boss is somebody who's barking orders. A leader will get down there, roll their sleeves up, and get dirty with you because they understand that their bottom line is important. They are nothing without that. But the boss doesn't give a shit.
And on top of that, to add what y'all saying, everybody want to be bosses. But ain't nobody don't want to be no workers. Like, how the hell it ain't gonna happen? Like, everybody just running buildings with empty facilities with no, like, come on, you gotta understand there's levels to this shit. You feel?
And they don't even try.
Exactly. And that's the issue when you go to places like, I don't care if it's Dunkin' Donuts. If I go there and I'm like, you know, everybody's acting all salty, they got an attitude, you know, they're like, what do you want? You know, get your order wrong. I'm like, damn, you all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really talk to them. And they're just like, I'm just tired. Like, you know, damn, my manager ain't here. I had to come in at this time. I'm the only one that's here. I'm like, it's okay. Take your time, you know? And it's like, you got to try to like even conversate with people if you come from a leadership position, because that's what it's all about. I had 160 employees. I could tell you when their birthday was, what their favorite candy bar was, what they liked for their birthday cake. You know what I'm saying? What their favorite ice cream was. I took my damn team out for goddamn Christmas every year. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? I made commission because of their hard work. So you damn right, I'm going to make sure that I celebrate them. I also had 1% turnover. So, you know, when you look at it to say, yeah, am I spending a lot of money off of that commission? I sure am. But guess what? If I end up with 25% of it, it's 25% more than what I wouldn't have had without them. You got to reward people. You got to acknowledge them. You got to make sure that people are in the right job. You have some people that you put into a management position that honestly, that's not their position. It doesn't mean you got to take their money away. Put them into the right position. Maybe they have something going on at home right now. It's the same way we got to be with our people, you know what I'm saying? The people that's coming up with us, the people that are in our team that, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to rise them up. Sometimes they have other things going on. They may need to fall back for a minute. We got to be able to talk to them openly, speak on what's going on, and maybe make some suggestions. Take a little break for a minute. Maybe I got to pull up a little bit of that weight for you. You know what I'm saying? For a minute till you back on your feet. But if we're not communicating and we're calling this the home team, I'm not really being a part of the home team if I'm not having that communication with them. And I think AJ said about not always feeling confident. You know what I'm saying? One of us got to be the cheerleader up in there.
Yeah, you can't always be the leader. You can't be the star of every show, especially if you're any form of a leader. You know what I mean? I've been in leadership, not even just in work. You know what I mean? I've always been the leader of something, right? And it's not because, oh, well, I just have to be that person. Like, it's not that I'm bossy. That's not what it is. It's because I know, one, as a leader, I know how to follow. I know when to follow. I know when to lead. But at the same time, can guarantee you, if you were following me and you were busting your ass, guess what? I'm right next to you busting my ass just as hard. I'm not going to let you just sit there and be the only one working. No, I'm going to sweat with you.
Hey, before y'all get too juicy real quick, though, I want to do a little intermission. I need y'all to try to get to me to 30K real quick before we start the fire back up, man. And if y'all can share at least like maybe 5 to 10 people, that'd be smooth too. Go for them green people too, the people with the green lights on them. Yeah, maybe they live.
Right
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share it. Tap it up, y'all. Tap it up.
Third, I think Hobo also asked you a question in the comments. She asked, in terms of reincarnation, how come?
Oh no, we're not about to answer that one. I seen that. That's a whole nother topic. I know Hobo like asking them questions that ain't got nothing to do with the topic and shifted up.
I replied to that. I wanted to say something.
She did that before. We was talking about some crazy stuff after that.
I forgot. Damn.
I'm sorry.
You could type it.
No, it ain't. It ain't had nothing to do. It ain't had nothing to do with the comment. It had something to do with the topic. What somebody just said. But I forgot. Don't worry about it.
It'll come back. Come on, y'all. Where we at? We at 24. Let's keep it moving, because I ain't bringing up the topic. We ain't getting back on topic.
Right.
Y'all hit it to 30.
And I know y'all want to hear this. I know y'all do. Everybody up here preaching. Don't let me play some ding, ding, ding. Let me see what I got on my soundboard.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'm trying to see what I got. Let me see. That's just a laugh.
Come on, tap it up, y'all. We almost there. Got about 5K left. You so ghetto.
Bro, you need to play some music or something.
Oh, I remember.
Come on, 25. Let's go. We almost there. Tap, 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 tap. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I remember it was about the leader situation. I remember.
Okay.
Hello.
I got all this weird stuff on here. What's a minion? Oh, wow. I need to update this thing, man. What's this?
Make sure y'all share the live. I got 12 shares out there. Y'all better wake up before I was texting your phone now.
Right.
Where we at? Come on, y'all. We still at 25. Let's go.
Let me see. Let me go and help out, man. You know what that one dude, I can do it myself.
Okay, I see third tapping.
Laugh backup should be tapping too.
Bubba be tapping. Kev tapping. I'm almost seeing the same people tapping. Tap, tap, tap. Come on, y'all. Push it through, push it through, push it through.
So crazy, man. You gotta be a toxic live to make stuff happen nowadays. I super refuse to even go that route, man. I just can't do it. It makes no sense. The stuff that we really need to hear, it just don't be. But hey, it's quality over quantity,
we gotta
right?
start arguing. I don't give a damn. Y'all ain't finna tell me shit to do.
Boy, that's just horrible. And that's not doing nothing for nobody. It's doing nothing for nobody. Keeping us in the same little box that we've been in.
I was saying we got one person, but then they left.
It's just sad, man. All this stupid drama for none of this stuff is getting no resolution at the end of the day. All we doing is just talking to talk. We just and it's funny, we talk about, and you know what I noticed though, we talk about certain rooms, right? And then we literally doing the same thing, but we doing accountability with it, but then we still just expressing ourselves and still not finding no solution at the end of the day. I noticed that stuff. I'm like, dog, just because you lessen your feelings than another group, at the end of the day, where is the solution?
Right.
What are we arguing about? Like, what we go? That makes no sense. For what? But some people on here just for entertainment, and I can understand that. It is what it is, but like, then again, you damaging a lot of people at the same time when we on here for laughs and stuff like that. It's just weird. Man, it's so crazy, bro.
It's called ego.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never ending circle.
Oh, we almost there, y'all. We almost there. Junk is wild, man. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I know everybody been hurt. All of us hurt and stuff, but everybody got different ways of how they express it. That's all it is.
Come on, y'all. There's 12 of y'all on the live. We should have been here by now. Let's go.
Dang, let's get going. 2K more. 2K more.
It's 12 o'clock.
Hold on, I lost 2 damn battery percentages tapping.
Okay. I saw somebody had showed like a video of some kind of tapper. You could buy a tapper and it just keeps, you hook it onto your phone and it keeps tapping. I'm like, you know what?
Oh, wow.
I'm so sick of this world.
Anything to not put that work in.
Okay.
I was about to buy one too. I'm gonna be lazy. We just talking about laziness. Give me a tapper real quick. But let me appreciate these tap spots.
That's smart as hell.
It is smart, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It is smart though. I was like, I wish I would have invented it, but you know.
I be thinking about stuff like that, like people be making videos that go viral that be silly or crazy stuff. I think, like I said, the worst one to me was the that I seen recently was that the period A period that one, man. I was so mad when I seen her with 5 million followers off that. I'm like, bro, you saying I gotta make some dumb stuff out here just to get this word out and these words out and stuff? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Then you see somebody post like some real stuff and it's like, you know what I'm saying? You got 100 comments.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Makes no sense, bro.
I just want to like smack that girl. It's so annoying. Yeah.
But remember, hold on, though. Remember what you said, Kill. Hey, I'd rather have them 100 solid comments.
Yeah.
2 million fake ass followers.
Exactly. You're right about that. And you're right. And that's something, I noticed that in my journey. Like, you know what? It is really about the supporters for real. It's more of the supporters than just the followers. You know what I'm saying? Some people that's just in this, that's in the journey, that's want to, go down the road. You know what I'm saying? The people that want to see growth and all that stuff. Because some people just want to watch, or people that, that's trying to help themselves. That's all that really matters for real. All of us really need each other for real. We need each other in a way. We don't know everything.
Because I see people talking about getting like, they want 10K, 20K. Look, I'm like, I really, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not following you back, it's nothing personal. I just am not interested in, you know what I'm saying, what you're saying.
Exactly.
So I don't want to because then the more people that I have, all their videos and all that stuff keeps popping up and it's interfering with the people that I want to know when they're live or when they have a video or,
Yeah. I've been doing that lately,
I don't know how it's supposed to work, but that's how I am. I don't know. It was like when I was on Facebook, I know all those people, like in real life. So if I don't know you, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't being friends with you. So I'm just like, that's just me.
I feel you on that. There ain't no point. Like, you might as well. That's why, exactly. I gotta follow. That's why I've been dropping like a lot of people I've been following, because I'm like, dude, if you ain't got no lives that I'm really interested in or talking about some type of growth or at least try to help somebody's mentality out or something like that, what's the point of my follow you for? You know what I'm saying? If I want entertainment, right? A lot of people say they do it for entertainment. It's this stuff I can do offline. I can buy me a video game that's on here on the app and play it for entertainment or something like that. But people be getting entertained by the craziest stuff, by people's life being effed up and people, you know, all this wild stuff. Is like, dog, how is that? That's something you gotta ask yourself. If you feel this is entertainment, if somebody else's stresses and traumas or people messed up lives is entertainment, that says a lot about your character. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. That means you got something internally within you to see that that's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, look at that. They getting, oh, she got stumped out and all this stuff. Like, this is junk is crazy. Yeah, like, there's something mentally wrong with you for thinking this junk is nice. It's crazy. Junk is wild. What's that projection, dog? Like, so I tell people a lot of the times it's just people are predicting. That's why I tell people not to take things personal when you get into it with somebody, because a lot of times it's people projecting themselves on you. It's something how they feel. It's not you. Most of the time it's not you. It's just something that's inside them, and they don't know how to, you know, express it. They don't know how to. So they rather just, all they know is anger. All they know is gossiping. All they know is, you know, all that stuff. But they just ain't figured it out yet. That's all it is. We almost there, y'all. Almost there.
Boy, them hearts moving slow.
Right. I better act like it's late night Saturday. Well, it is. Like,
okay.
He was their
I had to put some music on. I'm like, dang, everybody taking a nap? Come on, y'all. Come on.
Oh, let me get that one song. What is it, this one? This one sound like some raisin stuff. This don't sound scary. The beginning sound all demonic and stuff.
I was like, what song is that? Yeah, going to the
like one of them
graveyard.
messed up. Oh my! The heck?
Almost there.
What happened to Trey?
That was 300. Come on,
be
y'all.
back up.
So what happened?
Third drop down. He might have had a phone call.
He'll be back.
That phone,
Yeah,
he probably be having his other phone be unaliving fast.
All right, we good.
Tapping on the damn screen, I done slid all the way out this motherfucker.
Okay.
Slid in there, hear some people. You. Oh my! I'm not gonna lie though, so I can understand them rooms too, because it is kind of hard to get out them. Because we human, you know what I'm saying? All of us can. It's a relating thing, you know what I'm saying? But because we can relate with traumas and negativity and all that stuff, it's just so easy for that situation. But I can understand sometimes that you go into some stuff and be like, man, what the heck you talking about? That junk crazy. It's like when you don't be minding your business, when you drive and you see an accident or something, you got to poke your head out, because it's just, I don't know, it's just something that's just in us, that we always been that way and stuff. We got to see what the drama is, or we got to see. So I mean, I understand, I understand it though. But then again, it's not. We got to dig deep. Like, that stuff really not healthy for us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like whatever your energy you focus on, that's how that works. That's how energy works. Like, I realize that, like right now, if I'm trying to keep a positive mindset or move in positive type ways and stuff, but it's like once you shift over and think about negative stuff, your whole energy just it really do just be like, man, you start having a mean head. Like, I wish I would do this stuff, and like it automatically, like, that junk really real. You know what I'm saying? It really. Because humans adapt. We do adapt to, like, our surroundings, our environments, and the people around us. We really do adapt. Like, if you surround yourself with positive people, you're gonna end up being a positive person. You hear negative coming out people's mouth and crazy talk, or all this weird stuff. That's what you're gonna end up slowly molding into be. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of hard to not adapt to that, because we just adapt. That's what humans do. You know what I'm saying? So, but I try not this negative stuff and try my best. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's entertaining sometimes, but I try my best, because I gotta always look at it like, what is this doing for me? You know what I'm saying? Is this better in my life? Is this helping me grow? That's why I have to talk to myself sometimes to realize some of this stuff. Is the AJ just dropped now? I'll be right. Oh, phone call. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that's definitely true. I think most people have a problem, like, trying to like turn it off and on. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you start with them, like, they're going to be mad for hours. You know what I'm saying? And that's the majority of people.
Yeah, most definitely.
So it is hard for them. I mean, hell, I could cuss somebody out and then be like, hey, what we have for lunch? But it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different for people. I'm like in the situation. But it's just, I don't know, because it's like I hear a lot of people say something about like hurt people. I guess that's kind of like the new cliche thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at it like, why the hell would hurt people want to hurt people?
Yeah, it's unintentionally sometimes.
Yeah, it's like what people do to me. I don't want to just go out and start doing that to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know that something hurt me, made me feel bad or whatever, why in the hell would I want to go out and just randomly start doing that to people?
Because people don't know how to express it the right way.
Yeah, it's going to make me have more empathy for people. So I'm going to be more cautious. But now if somebody just comes in and starts talking to me crazy, I go from 0 to 10,000 real quick.
That's how hurt people. There you go.
But I'm not. But it's not from the hurt. It's because, like, what? You just like try me for no reason
because they hurt,
and I don't even know you.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a projection. People project themselves. That's why they yell at you real quick or something like that. Or they want to bring you out your character because they just a miserable person already. So they are going to try you. Like, ooh, I got them to yell back at me. That's good. I love it. You know what I'm saying? All they doing is while you done got a high blood pressure stuff, they off the app laughing like, you see this fool trying to sit there and yell at me like she know where I'm at and all this. You know what I'm saying? So all this high blood pressure and stuff from, you know what I'm saying? They just
right.
Like I said, it's some stuff out here for real, man.
And people that do that is pathetic.
Yeah, they are. They're miserable. They're miserable when they get a thrill out that stuff. They're miserable.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it'll be somebody you don't even know. And they just come in and start talking to you crazy, and then you just gotta straighten their ass, and then I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like that in real life. Like, I'm not used to people talking crazy to me.
Yeah, I feel you.
So if it happens, it's like, oh no, we're going all the way left. And then I'm perfectly fine. I'm like, let's go to aisle 3.
Yeah, I feel you though, man.
But I think it's more respect. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect thing. Yeah, it's definitely a respect thing.
Talking about what the cereal at? Come on, not in the cereal.
Hey, it happened. It happened in the candy aisle, and by the cereal aisle, I was fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't come here and play with me.
You shut up.
I feel you though.
Talking about it's a teachable moment. Let me tell you what a teachable moment is.
You gonna learn. Pause.
Okay, you gonna learn today, sir.
I feel you though. People out here is looking for it too, man.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah,
they want you to do that. Like I said, a lot of people are just like that's like addressing every troll in here. Like I am a firm believer of picking and choosing your battles sometimes because some people are just on here looking for that stuff. Some people are setting you up just because they know you're gonna get mad and stuff or whatever. But that's you know what I'm saying, that's something me myself, I'm trying to work on that. Because I know everybody want me to go from 0 to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? What you just said, or whatever. People want you to do that stuff. That's what they love. They love seeing people blood pressure go high. Why they not even really that serious? They would just want you to be serious so you can get you. Because at the end of the day, we giving ourselves heart attack from other people not even. You know what I'm saying? They just like aha. That's like me. I be having to control myself on a video game sometimes. They done did some crazy talk stupid and call out the name and stuff. But all I'm doing is I'm gonna throw my controller, break my stuff from somebody talking some stuff, and I'm only hurting myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I be having to realize that I'm only hurting myself when I react to other people. You know what I'm saying?
You need to turn the game off.
I could be blowing up and they can care less. Actually, the recent incident that made me open my eyes a little bit more. And that's why I said I can't get myself in that mode, because I realized, but the only reason why I was a certain way because I was just shocked by what happened in my life and stuff. But I realized that even no matter how mad I get, you know what I'm saying, that another person can care less about my stuff. And that's why I say I got to get my stuff in check, because I can be mad, I can blow up, but another person just going to laugh at me blowing up. You know what I'm saying? They can care less about that. So why I got to destroy my life or whatever, because, you know what I'm saying, because another person can care less. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody
True.
be thinking that everybody care about them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's no point in me sitting here busting a vessel and express myself to just people in general, when I can just get that and check myself, because like people can care less. You know what I'm saying? They can just laugh at you from being mad and bleeding out the nose like, that's just crazy, you got that mad and stuff, that's funny or something like that, until they personally go through the same thing. Then they think the world's supposed to revolve around them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, I can only care about myself. So if I'm not about to, I gotta just, and me myself, like I said, I gotta work on that myself. I can't be sitting here getting mad at. I'm not about to do that no more, man. Or I can't say no more, but it's just I gotta work. I gotta watch out or be aware of that situation, because people don't care about you like they say they do.
And
You gotta care about
that's the
yourself.
thing right there. Yeah, that's the thing, Kevin, because I swear, like, people, you know, they try to just look at you or listen to you and assume who you are
Yep.
and assume like what your limits are. You know, there's people, like some people out here going through some shit you couldn't even imagine. And then people think that they really can hurt you, like hurt your feelings or make you feel bad. Anything they say can even make you numb. Like, you don't even understand. Like, stop playing with people, because there are some people on this app that have been pushed beyond the limit. There's nothing you can do to even, you know what I'm saying, to make them have any kind of feeling, any kind of emotion. Just be respectful, because you never know who you're really playing with. Like, it's not affecting them. If anything, it's going to come back to you. They're going to say something in 10 words or less is going to hurt your life, your heart. You know what I'm saying? They'll say something that's going to rip you apart. And it's not even necessary. Like, you should have never attacked them to begin with.
But it's a lot of people that just don't care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. If it ain't them, they don't care. And that's why I would advise, because I would never count on another person to care about my feelings. I would advise I got to fix whatever that's triggering me, right? I gotta fix my triggers. I gotta make sure that, you know, that this next person don't do the exact same thing to me again, because that means everybody got access to my feelings, which is just only mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's something I would have to, because I can't count on nobody to respect me. And I mean, I hear that a lot and all that stuff, but respect, it's a subjective thing, and then it's not something that nobody's entitled to do anyways. They can do it if they want to or not, because all of us have free will and stuff. So if they just decide to do that, really, I can do what I can control. Like, so either I can block them, either, just like we talking about the app, I can block them if I'm in somebody's room and they being disrespectful, or way I feel, I can leave. I can leave the box or something like that, because no matter what, I can yell at them all I want. I can spit at the screen or something like that. But at the end of the day, I'm just messing my own phone up. You know what I'm saying? And they still living their life. So I'm like, what, you know, whatever. I got to protect my peace. That's all I care about is my peace.
Right. Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, look, they can say whatever they want to me. I don't really give a shit. I just don't like bullies. I have no problem my entire life. I absolutely will bully a bully. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to leave you alone. Don't come for me.
I feel you.
That's the part I don't like. I don't like when they try to bully somebody. You know what I'm saying? When they know they can. That's just like, anybody I know, we don't fight people since we were young. We don't fight people that don't fight back. Nobody that I know, anybody I came up with, nobody around me, anybody is ever going to fight somebody that don't fight back. I don't care what they said. Like, that's just crazy to me. That's like being a bully. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just like, to me, you're jumping on, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that you already know that they're not capable of being, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else. So that's why you're picking on them. Because they know now you got to fight somebody that's going to fight you. It's like certain things, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know. I guess the world is different, because I say, like, you know, our things on the street because nobody really goes outside anymore. So it's like all computer. But even with my grandkids, I bring them up the same way. Like, you don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if somebody's talking smack, talk smack. But if the person is not going to fight, you do not just like, you know what I'm saying? If you hit them and they don't fight back, leave them alone. Because that's not cool to me. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like being a bully. Even if they deserve it, it's still like being a bully.
Yep. Exactly.
And these kids are, these young kids, these kids, you know, 10, 11, 12 years old, younger, these kids are smart on that because the kids talk about, you know, why it's always these old people on here body shaming people. Why these old people picking on people? Because they low key sneak and get into this TikTok. They low key sneak and get into Instagram or whatever, and they watch this stuff. You know, and to them, anybody that's over 18 is old to them.
Right.
You know, but they'll say like, well, why, you know, grandma, why are they doing that? Like, you're always telling us don't do that. And I'm like, well, some people still have to learn.
Yeah, they do, man. A lot of people got to learn the hard way sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Like I said, it's just a world full of hurt for real. That's all it is. That's why I mess with that Kendrick Lamar song so much. It opened my eyes. He's my favorite artist anyway, though. But I opened my eyes with that. He had the song called United Grief. And he was like, I grieve different. I'm like, that is some true stuff because everybody literally grieves different. Everybody, you know, handle their emotions different ways. Everybody, you know, been hurt or have their traumas different type of ways and stuff. You know, so everybody, you know, like they just, like I said, they just express it different ways. So some people some people, not gonna say gotta, but some people choose to express it through bullying. Some people choose to, you know, express it through gotta steal and rob some stuff, or you know, it's just so much stuff that's going on in people's life, and everybody been brought up so many different ways and stuff. And that's the only reason I'm gonna just tell like more about me is the reason why. That's what I've been learning like recently as I've been changing my life. That's why I've started to try to build love for just people in general, because I realize a lot of people don't really, as much as they probably intentionally do stuff, but they really don't mean it. It's something behind what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just had horrible parents when they grew up. Some people don't have parents. Some people been brought up in a horrible environment and all that stuff. It's like, but it's just they don't know how to express themselves. They don't know how to escape what's going on through their mentality and stuff. So they just feel like, you know, they got to release it in some type of way. Like it got go so deep that like even I can't say that dude's name, but it's like these mass people that we know in the books and stuff that did stuff. Like I'm even trying to. That's why I always talk about forgiveness and grudges and stuff. I do that every other Saturday. I'm gonna do that next Saturday now because I ain't do it this Saturday. So I talk about that. It's like even people that's like that we feel is so evil. Like, man, they done did this so many people and all this stuff, but we really don't know their background either. Even though the stuff they doing is wrong, you know what I'm saying? They can do the same thing to us and say what we doing is wrong. But it's like, of course, some stuff is super terrible because they unaliving people and all this stuff. But we don't know their mentality is this stuff. Some people just got some messed up mentalities and stuff. But I want to say it ain't their fault. It ain't, but it's just like some people just been brought up with a messed up mentality for real. It's like it ain't they fought in a way, but it's just like we don't know what happened to people though. Some people have been bullied, and that's why they like, no, I don't care. I'm gonna unalive all these type of people because I done got, you know, I don't know. Everybody literally grieves different and express different. That's just what it is. And that's the reason why I just like whatever. It's like I could have been that person. That's how I always look at it. Everybody don't never put themselves in other people's shoes for real, or they don't put their shoes in other, you know, like whatever. I think I said it right.
No, you said right.
Yeah. So it's just we got to start putting ourselves in other people's shoes and just think about like, dang, would I be this way if I was brought up this way? I could possibly been this way. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be trying to have a little more grace towards just everybody in general, even if they meaner than me. That don't mean I have to be mean. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just me. A little bit about me and stuff for real. Something I'm learning, I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? So
right. Well, and it's you know, like I did a lot of volunteer work with youth offenders, you know, who are like level 4 through 7, you know, so 4, 5, 6, 7. And the thing I found about them is that you know, everybody's story was different.
Yeah.
You know, and their idea of, you know, their parent not being around might have been that their parent worked 2 or 3 jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when they came home from school, they might have only spent like 2 hours with their parent.
Right.
Because they had to work. You know what I'm saying? So when you kind of like their parent never really had that communication to break things down with them.
Exactly.
You know, and none of us came with an instruction manual.
Exactly. That's the
You know what I'm
point,
saying?
right?
So yeah, you would hear like different things, and then I'll be like, well, damn, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? You know, and it's like even you know, just to hear different things from these kids, it's like, you know, a lot of it too is like they just were going to do what they were going to do. You know, and that they also would get, you know, and people would try to say, oh, this one, I mean, you can't have a whole room full of kids and all of them were the one, you know what I'm saying, that made everybody do everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kids make bad choices, adults make bad choices.
Exactly.
You know, and it's like, and a lot of times when you keep getting away with the same thing, it becomes normal until your ass gets caught.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you're around a bunch of people that are all doing bad things. And the cycle just keeps repeating itself. And we all know, you know what I'm saying? No matter what I don't give a damn what race you are, all money ain't good money.
Thank you. Right.
But when you get easy money, that's just like somebody being an alcoholic or a drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
When you're getting fast money, easy money, that shit is an addiction. It's
Yes.
an addiction. And people don't see it that way. You need to go to rehab. Because when you're making that, when you're sitting, if you have an opportunity to make, you know, $5,000-$10,000 a week, or go and make $1,000 a week, which one are you gonna pick? And people don't really look at it that way, you know. And it's like they have to sit down and break this down to them and explain the pros and the cons. Because here's the cons of where your ass is at. And if you trip over a rock, you're going to adult prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to like break it down to them. You know, so you're talking about kids and you got to explain to them about why being in these groups of people isn't worth it. Like, are you running this shit? Because see, I call you a follower because you ain't running nothing over there. But you got to be able to communicate with them, talk to them. And hell, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. Everybody has made mistakes. But you got to keep it a buck with them.
Got to. Honesty.
Because, yeah, it feels comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hanging out. Everybody's chilling. Everything is good until all your asses get arrested together.
Right, exactly.
And then everything changes. You know, or you know, if somebody gets unalived. You know what I'm saying? And you don't think about these kids, even these adults, because they've been out here and they shot at somebody 5 or 6 times and the system didn't do what the hell they should have did. Now they've unalived people. Now they got everybody scared of them. They don't want to say nothing. They don't want to ID them because even from behind a jail cell or a prison wall, the streets are still scared of this fool. Because why? The judicial system hasn't done their job. Everybody thinks when somebody unalives somebody and, you know what I'm saying, and they get arrested, that it's over. That's not how it works. You know, so what are we doing as people now? Like you say, the way you're changing your ways and you want to change your conversations. So what are we doing now as a people to avoid that? How are we building wealth?
Right.
How are we educating each other? Because all of us, even though we have this unity, this equality, the similarities, how are we all working together with our individual knowledges to build our communities, to build our families, to build our legacies, our successes? What are we doing? That's positive. That's what we got to focus on.
Perfect. Got to, man. But we focusing on the wrong things nowadays. It's just so backwards now. So weird, man. That's why I always ask people before you do anything, ask yourself how this gonna play into your future. You know what I'm saying? Is it
Yep.
better in it or is it making it worse? That's how I be
Mm-hmm.
before I make certain decisions. I always think about that stuff. Like, I understand some stuff, man, it's fun, you know what I'm saying, at the moment it's for celebration or something like that, but a lot of stuff, like, we do want to, like, go to clubs and all that stuff. I had to drop that, so I had to realize,
Mm-hmm.
like, what am I getting out of this? You know what I'm saying? Of course, I was going there and get some buns or something like that, but then again, the reason why I'm celibate now, because I'm like, dog, what's the point of getting with something just for a quick little pleasure that I'm not going to be with? As much as we want to say that we don't have no type of emotional connection to it, people still,
Mm-hmm.
we're humans, we're not robots, so we remember how that feel. We remember it's
Yep.
something so it's no such thing as I don't have no attachment to that punani I just got. It's something you're attached to with that situation, that feeling, or it's it's gonna raise that addiction you got. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I had to work on that early. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if it ain't playing nothing into my future, then why deal with it? You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
why I said I need to make sure I'm ready for when I have a wife or something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, did he fall
He said,
asleep again?
"Third, wake up."
Third, wake up. Right. That coffee ain't working.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm gonna have to change my phone a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
His phone was asleep.
It's fine. All right.
Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. I swear to God, if he's asleep right now, Kev, I'm gonna cuss his ass out.
Remember
No,
this
hold
ain't
on, listen.
Clapper. It's
I've
not
been keeping
Clapper.
my ass. I've been keeping my ass down in the comments because I held it down last night, and I'm fucking lit right now. Third child, I swear to
Yeah,
God, if you're asleep right
this
now,
is not Clapper. You
I
don't want to go
swear to
too
God,
crazy.
Glamma, I swear
Uh-huh.
if he's asleep right now, I'm gonna cuss his ass out.
Oh, I'm a mute. You want it? Go
You
ahead.
got
Go ahead.
5 minutes to answer. Four,
He answered.
3, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4. Third child, you better say hi. You motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
I think he just
Yeah. Got her ass because I already answered. Just like
right.
you
I'm about to
just
say he
said
already
there.
answered her.
Ain't it?
He sat back like, let me see what she about to say.
Hell,
Let me let her express herself
she
real
coming up
quick.
she coming up here all
Fucking
hostile
all
and
cool
angry,
with it. Yeah,
aggressive.
I already went.
Listen, I got about a 10-minute window right now because I'm just like chilling and just relaxing with my people, and I just kind of stepped away for a minute. I just wanted to jump up and say, hey, I'm in here. I've been listening to all you. Well, I've been listening, but not listening, but I appreciate everything that you guys have been saying tonight. Just keep tapping. Appreciate
Sure.
Kev. He's been up for here for a while. Guys, we should be at 40K by now. Come on, let's keep tapping. I know there's only
Let's get it.
so many of us
It's
in
a
here.
long night.
We could take
Yeah.
breaks, calm down, and drink some water. Come, slow down, drink some
You
water.
listen. I'll be back. I'll be back after, but
I'll be back.
I'm here. I'm in here, and I'm not gonna leave. But I'm
I
just
do
saying,
want to give me a
everybody. Like,
piece
I
of
know
cake or
there's only
something.
a few of us. I know there's only a few of us in here, but let's keep tapping.
Just
Let's
like
keep
Fairy Tale
appreciating.
said. Just like Fairy Tale said, that was 5 seconds, not 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to come up and say, like, keep tapping, show Kev the love. We were in here for a reason. He's up with us. He keeps us up. Let's show the love, keep tapping, share, and also I want to start saying today, Kev, because I saw this too. Let's start subscribing. Let's start supporting this live, because this is a positive live, and we all
Up to you,
appreciate it.
man,
We
for
all get
real.
benefits out of it. Let's start subscribing. Come
Ain't
on,
it
let's
Fairy
keep this
Tale? I don't
going.
You
know.
ain't gotta do that. You just gotta just show up. That's all it is, for real.
Well,
I
Or
don't
that's
know
just
true,
what's
Kev.
or just
wrong.
support.
Let's show the
Or
support.
support. That's all.
We want to support the positive
She,
things, right?
I feel
she
you.
had some Cuban coffee today.
I
Okay.
feel
I'm like,
you.
when
Or
when she
they
died?
got the new thing. Even if you don't want to do that, it's a heart thing up there.
Just,
That still
join the
get you
team.
that show that you that's the
Yeah.
easier one. They don't even cost money.
There you go, Kev. Yeah, join the team. Just tap that one little heart,
So,
join the team, keep it going, just keep the
you know what I'm
positivity. There you
saying?
go. There you go. Oh, he hadn't even done that yet.
He ain't do that
Look
yet,
at
right? I'm
that.
disappointed in him. What the heck?
Right?
How
Look
you ain't
at
been done?
that.
That new
Come
show, that's a
on.
bad thing at the same time too.
Come
It let you know, like,
on.
hold up, I thought you really
Oh,
messed
I
with me.
didn't
How
even
you
know what
just
that thing
doing
is.
this?
Let it play.
Watch this.
He said,
Watch
shit.
I
this.
didn't
He
even
said
know
you
what
wasn't
the
supposed to
hell that
notice that.
was. Let it play.
Watch this.
Shut your face. I didn't even know what the hell that
You
was
don't
up there
even,
until y'all told me.
because you're the one who started me in the predicament of tonight. So just never mind. Let's go.
What y'all was
How the
talking
hell I
about on
start?
Flapper,
What?
man?
Hold on.
Huh?
Wait, what
I
is
know I
it?
got a
Go, Kev.
Exchange gift?
There you go, Kev.
good
What
looks,
does it say?
man. Oh,
Exchange
thanks.
live gift balance for coins.
What
What
the
does that
heck?
mean?
I gotta appreciate my brother too,
Well, if you, oh yeah, good looks, lady. You already know you
and
got me, man.
sis too, and my sis.
Oh yeah, man. But
I gotta give.
that if you say exchange, that means you got gifted before or something like that. You could have changed
Hey,
it back
Kev,
to gifts again, I guess.
between me and you,
Yeah.
you send me the gifts. Don't be sending me no hearts and little hearts and shit. But
Wow,
come
why
on,
can't
Did you get a gift?
send me
I'm
a
big,
Why
arm.
can I send you
I don't
gifts?
send no dudes anyways. What the heck?
Did I just send you a gift?
Glam,
You
why
said
can't
did
I
you?
send you?
I got a
Oh, but
gift,
that
bro.
heart
No, it
thing,
said
that's
to
different.
exchange it. And it said it exchanged it. Where is it?
There we go.
It
There
should
we
have
go,
turned to
Glam. I
money.
got you.
I mean, it should have turned to coins. I thought
I know.
that's weird.
Right?
I'm confused.
Yeah,
Because I
but
don't
if
even
you,
know how to get to my coin thing.
Okay,
Send
listen.
gifts.
If you guys want to download like if you guys actually want to download coins, go to TikTok.com on
Yeah, you fried. Just drink some water. It's okay.
Yeah, I am. Fuck, I can't
there
even
you
remember
go.
what the hell it is.
Yeah,
No, but listen,
just drink some water. Just
I
drink
get
some
my
water.
coins. No, but listen, I get my coins
I
at
sent
$33%
you
off.
one. How do I do that again?
Good looks. That's that new little feature they got on here. It's like a join. It's like the
tap
cheap
that
version
heart.
of the subscription, I guess, because it keep
Yeah.
your like you can level up off of it and stuff as long as it's basically keeping people active, I guess. So like you got a little daily thing you can do on there, like hit these amount or comment. It say comment and then it say send this little bit amount of gifts or whatever it is. It's just little stuff or whatever. I
You
guess
can
some
still
new stuff they put
subscribe
on there.
though.
But I just thought about it. This is what third child talking about. Okay, you talking about that heart? That one, I don't. That's different though. That's that subscription heart. I don't know what that is, but I was like, should I? I know what you're talking about though, but that ain't the gift heart. Now, if I can avoid it from being a heart, I wouldn't send that though. But that's what we gotta press that to even do that to get that thing though. So
And the rose.
I just gonna say no.
And the
Oh, I
rose.
can't say that word. Let me watch out. I forgot I got banana the last time, but I said.
Oh,
Hope I ain't saying that.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
thanks, Barry. Thank you.
She just
I don't know
pressing
what
anything.
I'm doing.
Oh God, Grandma. She's over there pressing buttons. She's gonna disconnect herself in a minute.
I have no
She was
damn
just send that whole
idea.
bank account real quick. Like, hold up, hey, you seen Kev?
Right?
I'll be gone.
Oh, you sent
I did
1,000.
my
You
job.
sent 1,000
My
until
motivation. I got
Me on my
motivated.
damn credit card and stuff. I'm like, how did I get to this? I don't
She
even
done
know.
sent $100,000. I'm good.
Okay.
right?
Where's
Yeah, when
Kevin?
that's
I'm about to send that energy real quick.
reverse it.
I'm
I got
like,
some
I
words
don't
for
even know
him.
what's going on.
That's funny.
Like you to press too many buttons over there.
I've done that before. I sent somebody
Wow.
100 instead of
Oops.
10.
Oh
I've done that
my.
Yeah, I don't even know how to get to my own
You asked
thing.
for it back?
What's the deal? Wednesday?
Of course, no, I
It
wouldn't
say
ask for
send a
it
combo.
back.
Oh, I'm sending
All
combo
right.
stuff. Hold on.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop
Good
back down
looks,
into the
y'all, man. Good
comments.
looks.
Okay, I had
I'm
to
gonna drop back
send
down
her
in the
one too.
comments. Thank you for the gifts, Glamma.
Oh, no
Thank
problem.
you
Let
for
me
the
know if it's
gifts.
$1,000 so I could reverse that.
No, it was only 2, girl. It was only 2. So
I'm
we're
like,
good.
hey, do your thing. That's just free money.
I know. Ken's like, do it again.
It's nothing at all. Just keep tapping that button. That's the same thing as likes.
Right?
Y'all shut up.
They like, what the heck happened to my bank account? Something is up.
Okay.
Listen, third child, you better keep your ass up. I'm gonna drop down now. So you guys go ahead and keep it up. I'm gonna keep in the comments. I'm gonna keep liking, keep tapping. Show Kev the love. Show the panel the love. Keep the
Hey, they
respect.
good,
Keep the
man.
positivity. Let's go, you guys.
They
You know where you
president is
at?
the
Talking about
president
something. Keep
anyways.
your
You
ass
know what
up.
I'm saying?
Do you know what time it is? Where you at? Talking about keep your ass up. Girl, you want to drink some water? Just drink
It
some
is
water.
about
Sis.
1.
Excuse me.
Okay.
It's
Just go drink some
only like
water.
9:44 for me, so
Oh yeah,
I'm
where
still
she at?
early.
Yeah.
Just drink some water.
I'm good. Let's see
Just go
who
drink
falls
some
asleep
water.
first tonight, third child.
Just go
Oh, yeah.
drink some water, cause you hot
All
today,
right.
huh?
I'm gonna go drink some water.
All
Okay,
right,
love
there you
y'all.
go.
I'm gonna drop.
All right,
Bye.
for sure.
Go drink some water. Go ahead.
Shut up.
Hold up, I gotta do this real quick for Wednesday. Hold up.
How do I drop?
Wednesday is in the building. How you feeling, Wednesday?
Now she don't know
On
how
a
to back out.
Sunday.
That's crazy. I don't know. Lady play.
What the heck did I come back to? Nothing
play.
at all. AJ, nothing at all.
Lady play drinking too many Red Bulls.
Hey, Wednesday.
Talking about something. Stay up. I'm here. You better
Okay.
stay up. Yeah.
She might need something stronger than water. Stronger than water. That's funny. Oh wow. But hey, y'all don't be scared. Y'all wanna hop in this bus? Go ahead, cause I got some.
Like,
I got some
Wednesday?
eyes.
Why you in the comments, Wednesday? Come up here.
Oh, everybody, if y'all wanna come up, we about to get this going down.
And
Until
Butter,
y'all
I see
fall asleep.
Butter down there. Everybody come up here. Wake
Right,
me
Butter,
up.
where you at? Right.
Okay, get up here, Butter.
Did she fall asleep?
No, she's still down here chilling.
I don't see her on my page. I
You
think she
talking about
left.
Butter Pecan? Oh shit.
I think she left.
Oh snaps.
I meant to invite her earlier up here. Like, hold
Hey,
that.
Wednesday.
Greetings to you all. Hey, Grandma.
How you doing, beautiful?
I'm good. Look, hopefully my battery
Hello, how
won't
you
die.
doing? Hey.
Hey, third child.
What's good?
Hey, Kev.
What's up?
Look.
What's up?
I hope my battery doesn't die.
That's her way of saying I'm not gonna be up here for long. That's slick though. I like that. You're a good one, good one. Sorry, no, I'm talking to
I was about to go to sleep and I
I'm
saw
talking
the
to
invite.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate any piece of presence. You know what I'm saying? This is cause like nobody don't have to do this. That's what I tell people. You don't have to be here. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about appreciation.
I think I'm gonna go get my charger. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, for sure.
She felt bad. Oh, she said I forget my charger.
She like, dang, no, she ain't feel bad. She got caught. Dang, let me not let him catch on real quick. Let me get the charger.
I was really gonna go to bed, but
I know. I'm talking
this
just like a mess with you.
Stick it up here. My battery is. Hold on, I got
Yeah.
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have y'all ever had your stuff said like overheating or something like that? Your phone when it be on a charger, or that's just my phone?
No, but it gets like the side of it gets like hot.
Why you think I be
they don't
playing,
warn you. They just said blow up in your hand. That's what it say. Boom.
Yeah, I was playing that what's called Roblox or whatever.
Oh. Why you think I be switching
playing
phones all the time, bro? Because they don't charge
Man,
on the
that thing
charger
had
when
my
you're
phone so hot.
live.
I think it might be the case that's on it because sometimes I notice some cases that I have. Seem like they
my stuff don't even got no case on it. That's the sad part. It just says it's heating. That's all it be saying. Because I guess it can't charge, and then this live be so powerful. It just I guess it's burning as fast as it's charging or something like that. I don't know. That my boy Ree in the building. My boy Tyreeski in the building.
Welcome to you.
That's my my main man, my brother from another mother.
The charger not working phase.
You didn't do the voice.
Oh, you have to get my boy. I feel like he gonna talk junk. That's because we personally know each other. He like, we don't get this lame junk out of here.
He gonna fight.
I feel like I can't even do it, dog. It's different with him, man. I can't do it.
Hold up, I forgot. It's different doing it to my main friend, because I know him. Let me do it anyway. Get it.
My boy. You cannot take nothing serious.
I can't take nothing serious with my friends or family being here, man. I feel like I know he gonna clown me if I do that. Like, what the heck was that lame stuff you did in there? Oh man, welcome to the live. I'm gonna just say that, man. It don't work, man. Y'all, I know y'all got the one friends. Y'all just get called corny. Like, I'm gonna get your. Oh, but yeah, I
I
told you
might
to
be that
buy
friend. I might
iPhone.
be that friend they calling corny. I think I'm the friend that they.
Yeah, or you're on TikTok. They're like, you're on TikTok? Who the hell is she talking to?
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
some people on the live. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Get off of the live. Who are you? You don't even
Right.
know them people.
Exactly. Then when you blow up, they looking like, "Hey, you remember you used to know me, right?" It's like,
Okay. I'm like, yeah, we're talking about your dumb ass right now.
right. That's so funny. Let me see this real quick, though, but man. So since you up here Wednesday, we gonna make that battery work real quick. How you feel
Okay,
about the
okay.
topic? How you feel about the topic, man?
Okay, so let me see. It says if we want unity and equality, why not look for similarities instead of differences? If not, why? Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's one to make you think.
Sweaty, I know. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Similarities.
I make you feel real Thursday-ish, ain't I? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
I should have
okay,
said
so
Monday. My bad. I missed the whole joke. I should have said
leave me
Monday-ish. You know what
alone.
I'm saying?
So do me a favor. Can you give me an example? Can you sort of give me an example and kind of bring me
um,
into it?
so okay, it's just something I noticed, as in like we be saying that, oh, I want the same thing as them, and I want to be treated with respect just like them, or something like that, or I just want to, feel welcome, stuff like that. But then again, at the same time, we always look for the differences each other. Well, you don't struggle like I do, or you don't go through this like I do, or something, or little stuff like that. We look at all the worst stuff, or we look at um we just flat out just look for differences. We look for the differences instead of what we got in common and stuff. We find anything to separate ourselves, and a lot of times it'd be probably unintentionally too. You know what I'm saying? Because of we think we think our feelings are more worse than everybody else's feelings and stuff. So, and that's just the world we live in and stuff. So basically stuff like that. We always looking at, we say we want to unite with certain people, or we just want to unite in general, you know what I'm saying? And we always find some way to separate ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't struggle like I struggle. You don't have the experience that I have experienced. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like either we want to unite or not. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Yeah. Yep.
It's marinating. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Today's Saturday. The other day was Saturday. I'm
Today
just
is
saying.
Sunday morning now for me.
It's almost. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. How today Saturday and your name Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
Friday, Saturday.
Okay. It just went over. It just went over everybody's head. Womp womp womp.
I was just singing it.
Oh, I got you. Her
Oh, you
her
just.
name.
Oh, you just.
I
You
can't
just
sing
wake
for
your ass
shit, but
up.
I said Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
The
Tuesday,
Saturday,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Sunday, Monday. Don't
Saturday.
be laughing down there, AJ. Come on, bring that and your food up here in this box. Don't be laughing down there. Come on up.
Okay.
We know we need some of that fire. We need some of
Rotate,
that
rotate,
fire. There she
rotate. Cause
go.
I'm on
There she
down
go. Pull
15.
up on us with that car. Pull up. Did you go?
You just
She
want me
really
up here
did come.
smacking?
Why
They
people
really
don't
came
want to
here like,
relate with you,
okay,
fairy
you said I
tale?
could eat up
Okay.
here, huh?
What you mean nobody don't want to relate with you, fairy
That joke
tale?
sounded juicy than them.
I came up here purposely smacking.
I got a
What we
question.
He
eating?
about,
What we
he
eating?
about,
I have
he
a
I might
about
have
to
an
question.
get me
answer.
to make
I
me
might
a
have an
plate in a
answer.
minute.
So Kev, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Because I'm sitting here really like wanting to get in on this conversation. So
Mm-hmm.
when you say, so let me give you an example and you tell me if this is what you're talking about. Because I see a lot of different lives on this app where like African Americans or Black folks are battling with Africans, right?
Mm.
And so it's like we can't unite because we're not in my opinion, it's like nobody, like there's always a battle, You know what I'm saying? Even with religious platforms, it's a battle.
Exactly.
Because mine is better than yours, or I'm right and you're wrong. And instead of just saying, you know, we have a common goal.
Exactly.
I feel you now. I'm with you.
You see, you getting right. Exactly. That you said it perfectly, and them the reasons why. Because everybody think they stuff is better than it. It's no different from religions. You know what I'm saying? Religions do the same thing. You know, not as these genders. We find it some. Oh, you don't think the way I think and all that stuff, or you don't. You know, it's wild. Oh, your relationship don't look like my relationship. You know, no. What about let's look at the similarities? That's why stuff will work if we look at similarities. You know, oh, we both trying to do better. We both trying to grow. We both have to work on our attitude problems or something like it's stuff we can all figure out that we all need. You know, that's similar. You know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking that my life is more important than, well, I can't say it like that, but I'm just saying that in this world, in the whole entire world, of course our own life is important to ourselves, but I'm just saying that we act like our life is the world got to revolve around it type situation. That's what I was meaning. That's what we have. That's where it come from.
I get.
Yeah. Fairy tale. Did I get you earlier? Did I do it yet? Did I do it for you?
You did
I'll
what?
go ahead and do it. I feel like I ain't do it.
If it isn't fairy tale in here, she ain't talking about Disney either. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a real person. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What?
Fairy tale, one of my main peoples.
Were you questioning if I was a real person, Third?
She's a fairy tale. She's not real.
Nah,
Nah,
I'm just joking.
I'm definitely not real.
A lot of his jokes be going on my head real quick, and then I gotta get.
Hold on, I gotta pull a Kev real quick. First off, that's my main person. I don't know her to. I'm just kidding. I gotta do it.
My bad.
You do that
My
to me
bad.
all
Yeah, I do that. I do that.
That's so cute.
That's what Queen keep doing to me and stuff like that. That's my sister. I'm like, no, that was my sister first. It's like, nah. I'm trying to steal everybody from me.
Oh gosh.
It's my brother.
Don't mind me.
Those my strawberries you just got. No, I'm talking to. Those are mine too.
Give me extra strawberries since Kevin want to talk shit. Just kidding, don't do that. I'm
gonna put the whipped cream on it too. Y'all about to be on some Saturday type stuff in a minute.
Ooh. And some chocolate.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I got ice cream for that.
Ice cream with strawberries?
Oh, she legit did it. I was kidding, Lady Play. Thank you for the gifts. Y'all don't have to gift me though.
Yeah, don't say that. Nah, she in rare form right now. You say something, and she bound to throw that whole bacon conch on your head, and then wake up in the morning mad. What the happened?
Well, I mean, if that's the case, like go click my profile, my Cash App in my bio. Just saying.
It's this thing called PayPal on there.
Cash App in bio.
Me Superman, like I'm never getting toasted like that again. Like, hey y'all know who she gonna be asking questions like, you know what? It was some money I was losing. I lost last night. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want to donate to, my munchie fund,
what's the deal, princess?
You know what I'm saying? The Cash App is in my bio. Lady Play. Just click my name. There you go.
Like, whatever happened to AJ? We don't see her no more on this app. Don't worry about it. Come back after she done spent all the money and like, what you talking about?
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just know that I ate great. I'm eating. I'm happy.
I ate good, right? Come back and this boy really smacking like seafood oil.
Heck yeah. That's going to be me tomorrow.
Oh, you got me, man.
Or tonight, because I'm doing seafood boil tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's Sunday. And, yeah, that's going to be me tomorrow. So I come up here smacking, you know, on the way.
Right, exactly. So, real quick, cause y'all done got me on munchie mode. I want to get this piece of cake real quick. So if y'all can hold it down for a couple seconds, you know, real quick. So I want to do some of those too.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
that's gonna cost you. Cash app and buy it. No, I'm just kidding. Go for
Okay,
it.
I got you though. I'm gonna talk to Lady Play for that because she's feeling real good
All right.
tonight. So
All right. Thank you.
you gonna get the right amount you need. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I got headphones in. I hear everything. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Y'all can hear
What
me?
you guys doing Monday? What's on the menu for Monday?
Be present. Be present. We ain't dealt with Saturday yet. Just be
Why
present.
do you take us out of our fairy tale weekend? Why do you
Well, the
want to
reason
put
I
us on
mentioned
Monday?
it is
What's wrong
because
with you?
I mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
I actually was just trying to make small talk,
Yes.
but it's a
What's
holiday.
Monday? What's Monday?
It's Memorial Day.
But I don't even remember. Like, what y'all think?
How you don't remember Memorial? Now you know you ain't go to school on that day. You remembered it when you was
You
back in
know
the
what?
day
Now
in
that makes
school.
you all know what's funny. That does now make sense. That makes sense to your response when I asked you earlier.
Okay. Look, then people be like, "Oh, I don't celebrate Memorial Day," but you ain't got to go to work. Back in the
That
day, you
part,
didn't
you
have to
got
go to
3 days off.
school.
Oh shit! That's why you. I wasn't even thinking about Monday when you.
That's why I asked.
Oh,
I was like, "What you
Yeah.
doing?" And then his response was,
I wasn't even.
"I
And see, some people
mean,
are
Saturday
some
ain't
people
over
celebrate on
yet."
the
So I
weekend.
was like,
That's why you're supposed to be up. You're supposed to be up late night tonight and tomorrow.
Right. Some people celebrate the weekend and then
Hmm
just
Yeah.
like chill on Monday, but I just was trying to make small talk.
I know people won't be paying attention to the holidays no more.
I
No.
just, I just ain't. I forgot. I thought that the shit.
So you would
I
have
ain't
been
know.
going to work Monday? That would have been funny.
I just would have been living Monday like normally.
Okay. So did anybody? Okay. So did any of y'all ever go to school on a holiday or try to?
"Oh, on accident, yeah, I went.
Uh,
I felt
I,
real dumb."
did
I went
anybody
there.
never do that?
I went to work on a holiday before. Nobody didn't tell me that it was a holiday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to school. We used to have to walk though. I got to the school and there was nobody there.
That part.
Yeah, I went to work and I was like, "What the fuck? Ain't nobody here. What? Something wrong? Like like is y'all building fucked up? Like what happened?" I'm calling like, "Hey, it's a holiday." I'm like, that kid. But nah, that came from where I was at. Like my mind was so like on some motivation and shit. Like some motivation shit. I wasn't even giving a fuck about the time. I just know my schedule, so I'm just going there, and I just was going, and then I went that day and then realized like, hey, you need to.
Oh
Oh
my
shit.
goodness.
So the worst one I ever did was I showed up on my day off thinking I was late. Like I woke
I
up
did
late,
that
rushed
too.
my ass to work, found
Oh,
out I
hold
didn't
up, I
supposed to
Yo,
gotta
be
do it
there.
now. She made me stop eating. Hold up,
I did.
one quick second,
Nah,
yo.
nah. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Before you do it, hold up. I did that too. I had walked through a whole puddles of water. It was raining hard as hell, and I brushed in there. I thought I was late, and they were looking at me. They was like, "What are you doing here, Trey?" I was like, "Miss, I'm here to work." They was like, "You don't work today." I was like, "Bitch, you might as well let me be. I'm here, bitch." I had to go back home. I was so mad. I got
I
my
was so
dinner and
pissed.
everything. But go ahead. Yeah.
That part, I was so mad.
I know
I
when
did
that
that.
happened to
Woke
me
up.
at school, I thought the time had changed or something.
Well, that's what I want to say. I always
And
do
then
that
I
when the time
waited.
changes. When the time changes, I always think I'm late or
Yeah. I think I was in like fourth grade. I thought the damn time changed. So I was like, damn, nobody's here. Then I was thinking maybe
See,
they
at least
changed
you
the
were an
time.
acceptable age. At least you were like an acceptable age. I was in high school.
Oh,
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Okay, I
Bruh.
gotta welcome in a couple people real quick.
What's the
Ah,
deal?
I was
What's the deal?
What
He's
up,
so
Tooshay?
silly.
My boy
I
Tooshay
know.
is
Hey,
He's
in
a
the
good
Ty.
boy.
building. How you feeling, man?
I took the high route for Kev one day. Now he been right ever
Why
since.
not?
One more person, one more
What
person.
up?
Podcast Medium Hands is in the building. How you feeling?
Go back to high
Lady play?
school.
I don't think she heard you.
Lady play, where the
Go
hell
back
you
to
come
high
from? What
school.
is you doing?
What is you doing, Daniel?
I just want to say, Kev,
Hold
What's
on.
up,
How the hell
mate?
did
that
I
day I
get
took
up here?
Ah,
How
the day I
did
took
I?
that high
Hold
route, I
on.
felt like a punk.
you said what?
Said the day I took the high route, I felt like I was a punk.
There you go.
I just want to tell you, that's why I don't usually take the high route,
Nah,
because then I be
you ain't
feeling
no
like a little
punk,
punk.
man. You
How did I
start
get
being
in here?
it's being smart. That's all.
Did you take something else than water, Lady Play?
No,
Protecting
no.
your peace. That's what it's called.
All right. Well, if you want to get down, Cash App in my bio.
Mm.
No, I'm just. I'm gonna stop messing with her. She gonna really do it, and I'm gonna be like, "No, you didn't have
Right.
to do that.
She left.
Don't do it."
You scared her. Now she about to go dig in that bag. I told you can't talk to her now while she feeling that mold, man. She gonna make it happen. Oh, you trying to flex on me? Let me show you something.
Kev, I'm so mad at you.
Oops.
Hey, can you do me a favor though? Explain the difference between the red pill and the blue pill again.
Hmm?
They
Please
say I
explain it.
think they said the red pill lives in reality type situation, and blue pill is like delusion and feelings and all that stuff. You know,
I'm finna
something
switch
like that.
phones. I'll be back.
Red pill is more of facts and reality, something like that. Dude, why everybody dropping? What the heck happened?
I guess I'm a red pill.
I'm scared. What happened?
Nothing happened.
Well, he just said he was gonna be right back.
Who that? Oh, okay, that was him that left, and then Lady Play left, and who else left? My
Look,
brain.
I'm gonna need somebody to come over to this column over here. Like I'm over here by myself.
Oh,
Are
AJ,
you
right, I was
AJ,
about to
it's
feeling
say
not that
you do
bad. It's
lonely?
look
not that bad.
real naked over there.
I'm all right. I'm all right, Lady Play. I had a conversation with Kev earlier, and I had told him how I felt. And Kev was like, "Man, I'm proud of you, bro." And I was like, "Yeah, but I feel like I'm a punk." And he was like, "It's okay. I'm proud of you." And I'm like, "It's not okay, Kev. It's not okay. I feel like a punk." I mean, he did tell me he's proud of me, but still.
Man,
Oh, that's messed
What?
up. You didn't even tell me you proud of him. I'm proud of you,
What?
Touche. I don't even know what it's about,
What?
but I'm proud of you.
What did you
No,
do that made Kev proud of you? He's never proud of anybody.
what the? Why you put me out like that? Why you say it like that? Like I don't. I am proud of everybody
I did.
that know how to become the bigger person. Of course I'm gonna
And
be
I
proud.
hate. And I
Oh,
hate being the
that's
bigger
why you're never
person.
proud of me. Now I get it.
What the?
Yeah. See, he's never really proud of me either. But he like sent me a message like, "Touche, I'm proud of you, bro. Like you took the high road." I said, "Kev, I
What
feel like
make
I'm a
y'all?
punk."
What make y'all
Oh
think I don't be
Lord.
proud of nobody?
Kev got
That's
people being
weird.
out here being the bigger person. Oh Lord.
Right.
So,
I
Listen,
so
love
hold
that
up,
listen,
stuff.
and let
I
me
love
tell
seeing
y'all.
hold up.
people
I
Let me
got a
tell
grow.
y'all. With me
question.
feeling like the bigger person, I felt like I was a punk. I was like, I felt like these guys just punked me.
Yeah.
Okay, but I got a question though. Are you only proud of people who are the bigger person? Because I'm 5'3". I can't get any taller.
There you go, gotta say. Oh my, dog.
I mean, be proud of my losing
Dog. What's
myself all the way back down. Just one of
Oh,
them.
third is back. I think he's trying to request a box. He said he's back.
Nah, he ain't. Where you
See,
at? Why you
someone
ain't hit
gonna
the
come back
box,
over
man?
to this side.
Third right. So, yeah, AJ some company over there, man. I don't want you doing my
AJ,
bro dog like that.
What up?
AJ.
I'm proud of you for
It
sitting
was
over there
What
by
up?
it was
yourself.
literally the day we was having a discussion, right? And me and you were on the same side, and somebody came in here talking nonsense, spewing nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And you remember
You
I
should.
don't know if you I got quiet, and then Kev was like, I'm proud of you, Tooshay. You took the higher route. I said, Kev, I feel like I'm a pop.
Yep.
You'd be,
Yeah, I
you'd
remember
be all
that day.
right, man. Like I
I remember
said,
that
that
day.
person, whatever how you feeling and stuff, ain't playing no role in your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that a lot of people be on here projecting themselves and stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
I
just
don't believe
because,
we making. I don't think, and I just wanted to say this too because we did have that conversation. I don't think that we making the next generation weak by them acknowledging emotional intelligence. I think if anything, we're making them smarter so they can understand when to use this, when to do this, how this may come off to somebody else, how it may not come. Like I just think it helps it better because our parents didn't have it. You feel me? Our parents didn't know what emotional intelligence was.
And
They didn't
another
know what that
thing,
was.
I don't know what y'all specifically talking about, but I had a situation in your life too, Kev. But I held it. You know what I'm saying? I held it because I know none can't whoop my ass. But
actually, it's
hey,
all y'all talk about the same exact thing. But
wait,
that's what I'm
I know
saying.
I know. That's why I'm just you know what I'm saying. You
I,
read between the lines. I know.
yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying.
what happened.
I
But
said I feel. Like you behind a computer, you behind a computer screen, and you talk, and you said it. The funny thing was, you said it multiple times. If you was in person, you would not talk to people like that. And I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't, cause like, yeah, you wouldn't. So you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm gonna let you have that, cause you feel like that's what you need.
of,
I'm good. I'm still good. I'm controlling my emotions.
of,
I'm straight. Life
of,
moves on. But the funny thing is, I
yeah,
say this: the universe is always in my favor. What that means.
I feel you though.
Whatever happened, it exposed its fucking self. So that's why I was sitting there like, I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
Yeah.
like
mean,
I
I gotta
said,
be. Go ahead, Kev. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. I mean, I feel you. I know it's getting to y'all because of the situation or whatever. But like I said, a lot of times it's just people projecting themselves on you and stuff. And just like my lives, I don't even try to make my lives like that, anyways. And at
I
the
just
end of
feel
the
like
day,
when
in
you,
my eyes, y'all the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. You ain't got to address every last thing that get presented to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah, I
nothing
feel like
really.
I just felt like when we talk about, you know, us growing as the people,
Yeah.
and you come in and you like, y'all all weak. That's cap. It's like, bro, you're trying to be the hardest for what? The loudest person in the
Cause
room
it's
is
the weakest
usually the
person. It's the
yeah,
weakest
like
person.
usually the loudest person in the room is the weakest, and you're trying so hard to be loud right now. Kev, you wanna know what really made me mad? When he said I disrespected him, but he kept cutting me off. I said, I'm like, you got it, my boy. He like, I'm not a boy, I'm a man. Wow. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna join this.
Isn't that the most annoying thing when you're having a discussion and they just take your words and then start a discussion about the word? I can't stand that. So they go completely off topic because you
Facts.
said another word.
If me and Kev have having a conversation and I say my boy, I'm pretty sure he not thinking that I'm calling him a boy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Those people that pick on words,
It's always like that. It's always a word picker that will capitalize on shit, and at the end of the day, it don't even really matter. Because once again, I feel like in that sentence, I feel like in that case, Kev, that's when people ain't trying to get the message. You pick one word out of the whole conversation to not even. You get what I'm saying?
and then I don't understand why they don't, even if they have the feeling that that word, is belittling or whatever, they could just ask you. They could just say, "Hey, did you mean that in a belittling way, or was it just your way of speaking?" But
I
nobody
think,
ever asks any questions. We assume, assume.
and every time you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
True.
Nah, I'm back. I got dropped down though. I'm back.
I thought you just lost your let's see something real quick.
Hi, Panda Bear.
What up, Panda?
That OC or is that Mark?
What up, Hormiga? Oh, Hormiga back.
Hormiga.
Oh my goodness. I'm going.
Yo, what's good with
Oh,
y'all?
it's OC. What's the deal,
What's
man?
up, Buster?
You know who it is. You know who it is. What's good,
It's
Glamour?
back a
What's
lacking
good,
fam.
Wednesday? What's good, Kev? What's good,
Yo.
Tooshay? What's good, AJ? What's good, Nico? What's good, Tail? What's good, Tooshay? What's good with y'all?
He about to run out the
Yo,
roof trying
yo.
to say.
Hey, yo, because I thought I forgot somebody. I was like, shit, I think I got everybody.
Or Mika, you made it home, I see. Boy.
I wasn't too far.
Oh, he was running through somebody?
No. I was having a moment, chill mode, with some old friends and family and shit like that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Listen, I have a request.
I can't lend you no more money, Hormiga. I can't do it.
I appreciate you. I want to solve some problems tonight.
Hi, y'all. Well, y'all have an amazing night. I don't got time for the problems. I'm so sick of this shit.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did you say solve?
Good morning, Touche.
Hormiga, did you say solve or start?
Solve some problems.
Oh, you said solve.
It sounded like you said start.
I thought you said start. I was like, listen, I done came in Kev's space one last time.
Well, that will be awkward. When do I start problems? I actually try
man,
to
you know
cease
what?
them.
At this very day and age, I'm gonna be 100 with you. At this very day and age, I don't know who gonna start a problem at this point. Everybody is opposition.
Well, that sucks to be you.
I know.
Hey, I just ate. I'm cool.
So what it is, Hormiga? What it is?
I'm just saying, we have a lot of conversations, right? And everybody seems to know all the definitions, but nobody has the solutions, right?
Right.
Well, yeah, I've never seen you before, but what you talking about?
Life in general.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, we spend a lot of time trying to solve problems and dissect things and name things and brand things. When are we going to come up with the solutions for these things so that we could actually move forward?
Mm-hmm.
And technically, you just sounded off on this topic because kinda.
Wait,
Or you're
what the?
Hi, Wednesday.
Wait, hold on. What the hell? I literally said hi Wednesday, and you didn't say anything. Damn it!
Because I was sleeping. Dang, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Hi Wednesday.
Hi.
All right, let's do it this way. AJ, you with me?
What's good? What to do?
Third child, you with me?
We in the building.
Kevin, are you with me?
What you got, man?
Fairy Tale, are you with me?
Depends what way you go.
Touche, are you with me?
Man, if we got gas, why don't I floor it?
Let's go. How do we stop people from making excuses and playing the victim role?
Oh damn, he didn't ask everybody. That's crazy.
What?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Why didn't you ask me?
I'm asking everybody. If you feel compelled to be the first one to speak, so be it.
You didn't say my name though. I've never seen you before. So
I said hello Wednesday, but Panda Bear kind of got in between that.
I'm not Wednesday. I'm Glamour.
Oh wait, you're up there. Hi, Glamour.
Hi.
Yeah,
How you doing? My pleasure to meet you.
Same here.
Okay, so let's get to it. Let's solve some problems. How do we stop this victimization shit? How do we stop with the excuses? How do we do that?
You can't. As long as there's going to be somebody who's willing to be accountable, there's always going to be somebody who's not willing to be accountable. So it's going to be somebody that plays a victim in every situation in life, no matter the circumstances. There's going to be a witness and a victim. Something that's just like yin and yang. That's how it goes.
I'm going to ask the question again. How do we stop the victimization? And how do we stop the excuse making?
Got to start from self.
But what? Okay, so what are you talking about? I'm lost.
Okay, there are people that claim that they can't move forward because of whatever reason. So it goes hand in hand with the people that make excuses and the people that play the victimization role. Like there's always something that's holding them back except themselves.
Okay, so who specifically are you talking about? Because we haven't said that since we've been on this live for like over 2 hours.
No, he's speaking in general. He's speaking in general. That's what we do.
I'm just starting a conversation so that we can all get the juices flowing.
That's what I
Okay,
said.
okay, nobody in here has claimed to be the victim. We were speaking about the topic a couple hours ago where we began, and we were discussing about how, commonality is generally how people get together, and then we utilize what our differences are in order to build, whatever we're trying to build together, to build our wealth, to build our legacy.
Yeah, but that's
So
what.
we never mentioned anything about a victim. So I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I am not talking about anybody in this panel. Everybody in this panel is here for a reason. Obviously, you wouldn't have lasted here this long unless you had some value to bring to this panel. That being said, definitely not talking about anybody in this panel. I'm talking about everybody outside of this panel, or if the shoe fits.
Okay, so where does the victimization come in?
It's a
Who's
general
playing
question.
victim?
It's just a general question, Glamour.
I
It's
just
just a
want to
topic.
stop. I just want to see if we can come up with a way this to solve the problem of victimization, because it seems to be a plague. It seems to be something that is growing in rapid numbers.
Biggest problem nowadays. That is one of the biggest problems, though, that's going on.
And like I said, I don't think that we can fix that. I think people have to fix that on their own.
They gotta fix. They can't fix it because I don't know if I can stop that either. I just
No.
avoid it.
Is there something that we can do to contribute to that?
No, because somebody has to fix. That's something that they have to deal with within self. That has nothing to do with.
No, I think I don't think that.
Holding accountable the best thing we can really do for real, but they would have to take accountable.
How do we do that?
Address the problem. Address the problem and let them, or at least give them advice of what they need to work on if they choose to take it or not. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the first step.
Let's word it, because there's 15 people in the comments, right? Let's word it so that they can know exactly what we need to do. Can somebody please? AJ, can you help me out here? Can you illustrate what needs to be said or what needs to be done so that people could understand how this is done?
I'm trying to put it in words right now.
Thank you. Anybody else, please? Third child, you want to chime in real quick?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm trying to understand. You know what I'm saying?
We are gonna go direct. You see, this what I'm trying to do is just throw you a flash. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to divert the whole energy so that we can come to a consensus, so that we can help people illustrate word for word A, B, C, and D, not just the mention of it, and say this is what you got to do. How about we just give it to them in a more precise way?
Why don't you just give it? Because you teach in the class, so why don't you run it?
I'm not teaching the class. I'm just
Hold up,
putting the
Glamour, let him
energy in
finish.
it.
Hold up.
I'm just putting the energy in it. That's all I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I actually would rely more on you, Glamour, to say something like that.
No, I want you to run it, because you came in here.
Hold on. I want to ask you a question, Hormiga.
Hold up.
Like, hold on. I want to understand what you just said. You just mentioned, like, basically, like, instead of having a situation that's saying, okay, you need to do this, you basically saying, like, it need to be a beginning, middle, and an ending. You know what I'm saying? Why you present it, so it's like, hey, this is how you start. This is the middle. This is how you get through it. But to conclude from it and overcome that, to break through it, you have to do this and show it by example. That's what you're saying, right?
I'm saying, how do we take a leadership role, right? Where a true leader, right? A true leader brings it in and says, I'm going to actually ask you to do something that I would do myself, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's go to the corny reference where everybody says, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't what?
Make it drink.
And that ends it right there, because with somebody who, if you're talking about people who play the role of the victim on a consistent basis, that's a deep-rooted issue that is above my pay grade, honestly.
Yeah, and I think even to be more honest about it, like, you can't make somebody get out of that, even if we had a step-by-step thing. The first step would be, of course, being accountable, understanding the part that you played. But if you are in a victimized state, you are not looking at being accountable. So
I guess.
So
Oh, go ahead.
go
I was
ahead.
about to say, so this is what I do because I talk about this a lot anyways on this lot. So it's all about trying to because you can't, even though you can't force nothing, but you could try to help build awareness to a certain situation or so a certain situation or whatever, or behaviors or something that's going on. So you got to first help bring awareness because you got to be aware of it yourself or whatever. So sometimes you got to put stuff in certain ways for them to observe what's going on or why something might be happening in their life, and it might be piece by piece. You might have to section it off sometimes. Like, now this how I do. Like I be saying, because like so no different from holding somebody accountable or whatever. It's like, say if a person, they like, man, I'm going through this or that, and I'm tired of people, and I'm tired of this. So I'm gonna just, first I'm gonna ask them like, why you feel this way or something like that, and do you think it might be because you have an attitude problem or the way you talk to people or something like that? You know what I'm saying? So, but some stuff people is not aware of what they do. They just live in life. They and they feel like everybody's the problem but them, aka victim mentality, or or they're just somebody that don't want to take accountability. So you got to use it at like certain times that they're doing it. You can't just bring it up out of nowhere, but you got to use it at a current situation, if they got into a problem or something like that. Then you make them aware of what's happening right now. But it's still up to them to take it. But it's all about just helping them be aware of it first, because it started with awareness before they can even accept or get out this victim mentality of certain situations.
Plant the seed.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
Plant that
Awareness
Because
is
I do
seed.
this all
key.
the time. I
so I
literally
think
do this all the time. Like that's yeah.
Awareness is the beginning
so.
of every solution to every problem. It starts with awareness. That's for sure. I won't deny that.
So I think the only way that I can answer, I guess, the question, and also to Touche's point, I can't obviously save everybody, but I can do so with those around me, and that's just holding up the standard of you're not allowed. Like, I'm not going to allow that around me, right? Because that's the only thing that I can control at that point. So if that's the
This is why
case,
I went to
then you
you.
just
This is
raise
why I
the
went to you.
standard. Yeah, you have to elevate the standard of the people that you're around, right? Just like as you elevate in life, obviously you got to elevate the people, but then at some point, you have to elevate the people around you.
Hmm.
If
Right.
that's what you're talking about,
I like
if
the
that
way
makes
you
sense.
started. I like the way you started it, because what I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to say is, in other words, it doesn't exist unless you're not the enabler.
Not perfect.
If you're
You
not,
just don't. You
if
no
you're
longer enable it.
right, if you're not
Yeah.
accepting that type of behavior from somewhere, then you're stopping it. Us responsible, us responsible, is not supposed to feed into that type of behavior. That doesn't exist unless you acknowledge it. So let's go back and forth on the double standard on acknowledgement and awareness. Like
That
that.
brings a point to my mind. What do you think about this, Mr. Hormiga?
Go
So
for it.
I know, and I've learned this tactic. I'm not trying to be funny, and I've used it. When I don't play victim, I don't get certain things that I need and want. But if I do, I will. Does that make sense? And the reason
That's the
being,
double-edged sword. You see
uh-huh.
that? That
Because
exactly.
some people like to cater to victims. They like victims. So
Mm.
I've learned to read the room, and if I want a problem solved, if I come at it from the standpoint of I'm a victim, I get more attention and
Mm-hmm.
more support than if I don't. Does that make sense?
Exactly. It make
Absolutely.
100% of sense.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. See, case in point. Sometimes we have to play the victim, or what?
I think people
No,
play the
I won't.
victim.
I can't.
I think a lot of people play the victim to benefit their situation.
I don't like to do it, but
I don't like. I
I
won't do it.
found that it
I
I
mean,
works
won't
if
do it.
if
better.
I
Right.
lose, I lose. If I can't get somewhere without playing the victim, I'm just not gonna go.
Like,
So
let me
for
Because at
give
the
some,
you.
end of the day, you messing your own mentality up
so,
for
so,
physical things.
look at the levels here. For some people, it's taboo, and for others, it's okay. It's acceptable.
Well, what about? Let me give you. Can I give you an example of what I mean when I say okay? So
Absolutely.
I'm off, right? So if I have an issue and I go to my boss, and I've had this, and I come as a non-victim, right? I know, like I noticed that. Let me see how can I say this. I work at a school, and I noticed that if you come strong,
She said.
it turns some people off. You know what I mean? But if you come in the sense of, you know, you've been affected, this has broken you down, this is then they're more apt to give you the attention that you need, the support you need in a situation. If you come in strong, it's a turn off for some people.
Well, that's what you say to some people. It depends who you have in front of you. Because if you come to me as a victim, I will be turned off.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I will tell you straight away, man up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I learned that in life we need every type of person in here to continue forward, right? So, as if there's a villain, there needs to be a hero, right? If there's somebody that's good, there's definitely gonna be somebody that's bad. If there's somebody who's taking accountability, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna play the victim. It's just the cycle of life, right? Like, we just have that. As long as there's criminals, there's going to be police officers. It's just something that we learn to, like, kind of, like, deal with in a sense, because it's just how the world works. Can things change? Yes. I believe that somebody who has had a victim mindset can take accountability and get out of that mindset. But when that person upgrades to that level of being accountable and no longer being victimized, that's not to say that somebody is going to take that place. It's just the way the world works. We all seen Lion King, right? We remember, well, the antelope eat on the grass, and we eat on the antelope, and then we pass on. Like, it's just the circle of life, unfortunately. And as much as we want
And
it
then
to
the
change,
main thing out of that,
Here's my thing.
there's also problems and there's also solutions. And that's part of life too.
It would take
Hold on.
Tooshay to bring up the Lion King. I swear to God, bro. It
Well,
would take.
and this what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna dip out. Like, okay, so we've been in here for a couple hours, and then we talked about leadership, about people just being a boss. We talked about, you know, getting it out of the mud. We talked about building things up, trying to make sure that, you know, you may start with people that are similar to you, and how important it is to have difference, you know, people that think from different mindsets in order to create, you know, wealth. We talked about backup plans that, of course, people may look and see that they may want to be successful because they're watching what other people have that you may not be able to get. You may not be able to maintain. And then in the same aspect, you know, you may have to be the person that's going to, you know, be the cheerleader for somebody who's running through a rough patch for a month or two while y'all are creating this together. You feel what I'm saying? So my only thing is, like, we had this whole conversation about this, and I don't know who hormiga or whatever is, but like, you came in here like so harsh, like, oh, you with me? You with me? I don't even know you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So look, and like I said, I give respect where respect is due. I don't know you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you do. I guess everybody else here knows you. So out of respect for you know, Kev, I fuck with you, you know, Wednesday, third, y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah,
Good night, Glamma.
Well,
So,
never mind. It's not
Touche,
never mind.
Touche,
so,
I got a better
so,
example. I got a better. Can I say this
okay.
before I forget it? Okay,
go ahead.
so I'm in a car accident. Somebody hits my car, right? And I'm pissed, and I start yelling and screaming, and I'm mad. And the police come, and they don't. But what? When I was talking about playing the victim role, what do you think their reaction would be when they encounter me and I'm yelling, screaming? Or if I'm crying and, oh my gosh, what did they do to my car? There's a different reaction from the person that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you guys know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah, I get it.
I think
I
I
get it.
follow
So I
what
get
you're
what
saying.
you're. So hold on,
get it, Wednesday.
hold on. I get
I'm
what
sorry
I
for
get what you
divert.
guys.
I just had a thought. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
Yeah, but
no,
it's
you guys are
okay.
fine. I see where everybody's kind of coming from, right? I do understand, like, yes, those people are always going to exist, and I do understand that, yes, you gotta, you know, basically, yes, you want to start raising the standard of the people that you're around. But I think this is where a leader comes in this instance, is because the leader knows how to go to the people who are following them and meet them on that level, right? You have to be, you can't, you can customize the tools in which you're teaching somebody to get through that. And at some point, you have to be able to start, and this is where it gets important. This is where now you have to start evaluating whether or not that person is worth that investment. Does that make sense? Is it worth the time for me to go ahead and do that? If the answer to that is no,
you see, this is
What
what
up,
I'm trying
then
to
we're not
Empress?
say.
worried about it.
The
What's the
lady
deal?
that left, you know,
I
obviously,
don't.
you know, I wasn't intentionally doing that for her to do what she did, but it is what it is. You're gonna learn. Now we can have a real conversation. We keep it alive by allowing these people to exist. That's what I'm trying to say, AJ. You're saying you said it like three different. So this is what I'm trying to get at. These people cannot exist. A germ cannot exist unless it has a hope. I understand what you're saying, touche, that to every yin there's a yang, to every yes there's a no. I get that. But get somebody else to do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. As we are here in this panel, right, trying to solve problems, let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the fucking meatball of the fucking pasta, right?
But
Let's fix this shit, right? Let's stop fucking around and let's fix this shit. Stop
okay,
letting these people
so
exist.
but let me tell you, let me say something, right? And I'm about to red pill you. It's been many times where I've sat back here, right? And I say, well, how many people want to sit back here and do certain stuff that where we can thrive as the people? And some people say, I'm with it, but then they don't want to put forth the effort. Sometimes you just gotta let the people starve themselves and what they don't want to do. I'm a person who goes to work every day. Hey, if you don't want to work and you don't want to like provide, bro, we're not gonna hang. I'm not gonna spend my extra time with you. Like it's just certain stuff. Like I get it. I don't even know her, and I don't want to get too in depth in that. I think she felt like because you know us and you acknowledged us, that you did not acknowledge her, and she felt like that's like disrespect.
Well, I
Like
said hello to her, but the other guy kind of like spoke at the same time that I did. You
yeah,
understand? So
okay.
she didn't hear it. She didn't hear
But
it.
what I'm saying is she got defensive because she probably felt like deep down inside, well, she didn't hear you or whatever the case may be. But I not to get too in depth to that, but back to the victimizing thing. I
Yeah,
get
because
what you're
she's
saying.
no longer here. So like I said,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pay mind to
yeah,
that.
no, but I'm just saying because I just don't want you to like. I know you probably don't care, but I'm just saying. I
No,
can see where.
I do care because in no way, shape, or form am I to perform something rude. I actually acknowledge her, but the other guy that was here that left, the funny guy, the comedian, you know what I'm saying? He left at the same time, but he spoke when I did, when I was actually acknowledging her.
Oh, okay,
Well,
but what I'm
I
getting at.
think it has more to do with the way of you coming into a space. We know you now. You know, sometimes you come in very strongly. We have this conversation, and then you come in, and the whole conversation changes into a topic that you bring in. So
Absolutely.
and some people are allergic to that. Some people
That's
don't
that
like.
But
fairy tale, and that's fine. You already said it. You know me, and it's not sometimes I come in strong. All the
it's
time
all
I
the
come in
time.
strong.
Yeah.
That's
All
what
the
I
time. I
can I
come
say?
I come with it every time. And so if you don't know that and you're sensitive to that, so be it.
I just want to say one thing about that situation. You you say you don't know him, but obviously we do. That's why we're not reacting the same way you are.
Yeah, but
So
she
if no,
didn't.
hold, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about you, fairy tale. I'm not saying about you. I know you good. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying it was like the defensive. It was already defensive from the first word. It was because we understand what he was doing. We understand what he was doing, how he coming. She didn't. But if she would like calm down and understood, that's what that one was about. He was
She
just
took
trying
it
to.
personal. She took it personal.
Right. We ain't on that. We ain't on that type of time. That's not the type of vibe, right?
No,
Yeah, and
But
sometimes
at the
it's
same
just
time,
not.
like I said,
she just needed to be a little bit more
yeah,
patient so that she could be more
but
engaging in the
but the
conversation.
thing, yes, but the thing
But
is
fairy
that
tale,
at
you're
that
making excuses
time,
for someone that's not here anymore. So I'm not gonna go that route.
No,
I want to
I'm not
stop.
making excuses. I'm just saying. You know, sometimes when you come into a live, I pop out too because it's just too much.
Well,
So
you're more than welcome to do the same. That's fine. I want to solve problems. How about that? If you want to
well,
talk
at the
about
end
the
of the day, here's the
past, if
thing.
you want to talk about the past and allow that,
Hold up,
that's the per,
hold
that's
up,
the per,
hold
that's the
up,
perfect example
hold
of
up,
enabling
hold up.
something to exist that
This
doesn't.
isn't. This isn't really, y'all. This isn't really productive at this point. Like now, we're just going in circles. Like at the end of the
Listen,
day, the point is that yes, this is a conversation where This has always been a live where people are able to come in and have questions and do what they need to do, and the conversation changes, it evolves. At the time that Hormiga came in, we really weren't talking about nothing.
That's
Right?
correct.
We were joking. I was talking about food, everything else. He just did what he did. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not going to talk for anybody who's not here. I find that to be completely that's unproductive for the
And she's here.
conversation.
Well,
So
she's
we can
back.
get
Welcome
back
back,
on
Glamour.
topic. So either we can get back on topic, or y'all can hash that out. Like either one, I don't care. But we're not going to do that.
I would like to apologize for coming in aggressively, right? But what you don't know is that I was on this live a long time ago, and I've been listening for the last couple of hours. So yeah,
Okay, and that's fine. And that's fine. That's fine. But I'm gonna tell you this: don't ever in your life call me a fucking germ. You need to learn some respect because nobody disrespected you. I didn't disrespect you. I respectfully left the live for the people who, number one, who the host is here, and for the people that I know, and it was interacting in this live. But don't ever in your fucking life ever call me a fucking germ.
All right. At no point did I curse at you.
You called me a fucking germ.
Right, but at no point did I curse at you. I'm not going to engage.
Isn't that the same thing?
It's up to you to decide.
What is a germ? What is a germ?
Something that presents a problem and starts to intersect something that actually doesn't want to be a part of it.
Okay, so is your mother a fucking germ? Is your wife a fucking germ?
I'm not talking to you like that, sweetheart.
Don't do that. If you want to interact with these people, absolutely their choice. But I'm going to tell you something. Don't you ever in your fucking life ever fucking call me that shit again.
Do you feel better?
I did not disrespect you. I left here respectfully.
Do you feel
Don't ever in your life ever calling another fucking black person a fucking germ.
Okay. Do you feel better now?
Do you feel better?
I didn't feel bad at all.
Did you get it out? Do you feel like you controlled something?
I believe
because I wasn't disrespectful. You came in here. You came in here disrespectful, and I did not. I was silent. I did not disrespect you. Don't do that. Don't wait until I'm gone and call me a fucking germ. Okay?
We're right in front of each other right now.
You need to check yourself. You need to check yourself.
You're doing a good job of checking me right now.
You check yourself. Because that's what you want out of people. You think you're coming around and you're going to control somebody? Sit your ass down somewhere.
Thank you. Are you done?
You better learn who you're fucking playing with.
Are you done?
Are you done?
No, I'm just getting started.
Okay, well then let's go some more. What else? What else you want to call me?
I'm not talking about what you're talking about. I'm talking about.
Right, well, then don't discuss me. I left the live, so stop discussing me.
Okay. I've been trying to get off your.
Okay, so then continue on with your bullshit. But when I'm gone, I'm gone. Don't fucking sit here and talk about me and don't call me a fucking germ.
Okay, hold on, everybody, because I just came in and I heard that. What the fuck just happened? Glamma? Hormiga, please just let's all breathe.
Nothing. We gonna just leave it alone. That's what's just gonna happen. Okay, we're just gonna leave it alone. Right.
Because I just heard that, and the way I'm at right now, don't disrespect anybody on this panel.
We good. Everybody had to get what they had to get up.
Got it?
I just want to say that I kind of
Grandma, you're okay?
I feel bad.
Yes, thank you, lady.
We were having a good time and everything was going. And when the reason I dropped, because he left a comment and he said we can do something now, the fluff is gone or something. He was being disrespectful and calling names. So that when I saw his comment, I dropped and left because I thought
it wasn't about a particular person. It was about the situation.
But she had just left and you made the comment as soon as she left.
Listen,
and you called her a fluff.
Again, I'm going to say this again. I tried to acknowledge her, but the other gentleman that was here was talking at the same time.
But can I ask you a question? Was it necessary to name call after she left, though?
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the situation.
I'm talking about her because
I think at this point, it already got addressed, so there's no point in really talking about it. I think she just cussed him out, so there's nothing more that can happen.
I didn't cuss him out. I told him he shouldn't. No,
yeah,
I didn't.
But I
told him don't call me a fucking germ.
Yeah.
And he was typing comments about me in the comments. And
Well,
then
the reason
I got 3 messages that he was calling me a fucking germ.
well the
Oh,
reason I left, and that's the only reason why I'm speaking, is because
And that's disrespectful.
I saw the type comments, and they were, and I just couldn't stay. Like it kind of pierced me a little bit to see that, like after she was gone, for him to say that. And it just made me feel like, dang, how am I going to continue in this conversation with somebody who really feels that way about her, and he doesn't really know her. He doesn't even know her.
I think it's kind of obvious that y'all both don't know each other. I mean, because I can see y'all took it 2 different ways, and I know both of y'all and stuff.
Like I said,
called
I
her
was the only one. I
names.
was the only one that tried to politely initiate some type of acknowledgement, and she didn't hear me because Panda Bear, that's upstairs, was talking at the same time. To address her.
No,
Wait, what? How did I get in
that's a
this?
lie.
That's a
How did I
lie.
get in this?
When do I lie? I'm sorry.
He was in the live. He was still in the comments, and I'm the one that said you didn't say anything to me because you were going around saying, "Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me?"
I
And
tried to I
you
tried
didn't.
to address you. Okay.
I said you hadn't been in the live when everything you came in heated. Like you came right into the live and you just started talking to everybody about stuff we had already discussed 2 hours ago.
Right.
Like
And that,
I'm going to tell you what
I
I feel like, Grandma. I feel
I
like,
wasn't time out. I wasn't heated. Let me respond because she's speaking directly to me. I wasn't heated. I already apologized. I told you I tried to acknowledge you, and Panda Bear was talking at the same time, so you didn't hear me. And you called me now. Somebody now, I guess, called me a liar saying that. That's not a lie. That's exactly what happened.
well, you said, this is what you said. You said, "Are you ready?" And you addressed everybody but me, Grandma, and Panda Bear. And you
exactly.
said nobody was talking when you went around and you asked everybody if they were with you.
It
And the way
wasn't with
I
the
took that
intention to
was, maybe
disinclude you.
because we're new and you don't know who we are,
It
but it was
wasn't. It
weird.
wasn't. Okay,
It
but
was
can I
weird.
just tell you what it wasn't about? It wasn't to disinclude you. It wasn't to. Uh,
Look,
it wasn't for that
then you
reason.
proceeded to tell me about, oh, well, I would expect that from you. Like I'm supposed to be saying this, that, and the other. I told you I don't even know you.
I was giving you a compliment, Glamour.
You weren't giving me. You're
Yes,
giving
because
me a compliment, and then I leave the room, and you're
I
wait,
was
wait, wait, wait,
listening
wait,
to
wait. You were
live.
not giving me a compliment. Stop playing with me. Don't play in my face. Don't play in my face.
So hold on. So hold on. Can I say something real quick?
Yes,
Okay. Like without anybody interrupting me real fast.
I'm a mute.
So my plane, it left this room and it was gonna enter another chat, but I mean my bones was like, yo, go back. So I told the pilot to spin back and came back, and all I hear rah 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 rah. So look, all right. So since I think AJ's sleeping, I'm gonna take over when she does. So look, all of this shit, y'all know I'm cool with this on my page. I ain't got no problem with this type of shit on my page. We all know, especially, I'ma just say, especially the OGs of this page. I'ma say Hormiga, he been in here for a while. And that's the only person I can say because I know he been in here for a while. We know Kev don't do this shit on his page, just back and forth shit. I mean, you don't even do it on this page. So why we over here doing this? Like, that shit don't make no sense. And I'm not saying this shit because Cat can't speak for himself. This is his page. But I'm taking it upon myself because I know how I run my shit. We could do this shit all day if it was my page. But we all know Kev don't do this shit on his page. So why we continuing this shit on? I don't get it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right,
That's
and
why. That's why I
I
came back
left.
up here because
Exactly. I respectfully did I not, Kev? I said I
no, you
respectfully
did. Listen,
left.
you did say
So, I mean, so can we do
say
this? I mean,
you
so
did
can we
say
do
that.
this?
But then again, you gotta
Hold on,
understand.
Touche.
Wait,
I mean,
wait, 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 wait. Let me.
hold on. I'm about to dead it. Hold on. So let's do this. I mean, so let's dead it right now. We don't have to say no more last words, nothing like that. Just drop the whole shit. Whoever's not cool with each other is not gonna be cool with each other over whatever type of conversation. So let's just drop the whole shit and get back to what Kev's talking about on here. I mean, or
No,
if you
and I
want to,
said the only reason no, because the
Glamour.
reason why I came back,
No,
OC,
no,
is
Glamour, I
because
get
then he
that.
proceeded to talk about
No,
me in the comments and call me a fucking
Glamour,
germ. So no, fuck that motherfucker.
okay, Glamour, I'm saying, not, Just not here.
Good,
Just dead it.
good looks, OC, man. I like that, man. Good looks, man. Good looks, man.
I fuck with. I don't fuck with everybody in this page right now, but I fuck with some of y'all. So
Man, good
yeah.
looks.
So like the next thing that needs to come out of people's mouth is either the topic or let's move on. Shit.
Right. Exactly, man. Good looks, man.
And I have to go hop on my plane again.
Yeah, I only came back up here so we could have said that same exact thing.
So, what's the?
I'm out of here.
All right. So what?
So I can't see what the topic is.
I'm about to blow it back up
say?
again real quick.
What does it say? Yeah.
Ooh. No. All right, there we go. But like we was talking about that the victim mindset thing. Like I said, that's my best bet for real. Cause I had a live about that, about the victim mindset, and I think because a lot of people got that, but I think you could get out of it too. You know what I'm saying? I understand we try to say that some people got victim mindsets and some people don't, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just a way of life or whatever. But I believe growth is part of life too. So why just give up? You know, I'm just saying that, oh, this is going to happen and that's going to happen. This is obvious. No, I think it's people that's on here it's people that helps, and it's solutions and it's problems. So, you know what I'm saying? The point of saying that is like basically sound like we saying gonna give up, but of course it's obvious, but what we gonna do about the obvious? You know what I'm saying? How we gonna contribute to what's obvious? You know what I'm saying? So I do believe in what I do. Like I said, to go back to what you saying, how to get people out of this victim mentality. Like I said, I try to help, and that's what I motivate. I try to motivate and I try to bring awareness. Them are the two things that can actually help people get out this mentality. Either it's gonna work or not. But I'm not gonna hold my breath on the situation. I'm gonna try my best to try to give the best advice as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin, you will see that I'm not asking what is the solution, right? Because obviously it takes a person to do something for themselves,
Yeah.
right? To be inclusive in it, right? That's an
Yep.
obvious. What I'm saying is us as people that already have it, they understand it. The people that are already there, what hints, what leadership things can we do to assist these people? Because a lot of these people are never going to grow up, okay? Because I know people that are 60, 70 years old and they're still little kids, right? So the reason why I brought this topic up is because it has everything to do with what you're talking about. If you look at this topic, unity, equality, right? This is why we have so much separation. It's because everybody keeps looking for separation.
What's up, Uncle Clyde?
You feel what I'm saying, Kevin? If we start focusing on the things that we have in common, we would be more united.
Oh man.
We would be more united, but we keep looking for reasons to separate ourselves from everyone because of judgment.
Yeah.
So that all goes back to the whole victimization shit. The way the victims look at things is, woe is me. You know, why me? Like, why is everybody always picking on me? You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So the way that you judge things, the way your perception is, the way that you look at things, is all part of this thing. Like, if you start your day off negative, you're gonna continue to look for more negative shit. If you start your day off positive, you're gonna keep looking for more positive to add. So the foundation starts in the beginning of the day. Mentality starts off that way. In the beginning of the day, they're already looking for reasons. They're already looking for excuses. They're already looking for ways to suppress themselves and keep them in the same bullshit.
Oh my. The Celtics ain't playing. I just went to it. Hey, so real quick, y'all. Real quick, I'm gonna refresh real quick because I do want to say this proportion, whatever. I'm gonna refresh because I'm gonna be on for a good minute though. I already know y'all probably gonna eventually fall asleep, but I'm gonna be on.
All right.
I gotta stretch my days out. So I'm gonna refresh. Like, give me 1 quick second. I'm gonna refresh, and if y'all not following, follow real quick, and I'm gonna reset it over real quick.
Absolutely.